You are the candle that dances slow in the room where the wild winds go. You are the still in my rambling mind, a soft fellow in the hands of time. You don't ask me to be more than I am, but still you pull the best from this man. With eyes that read my quiet sins, and a laugh that pulls the light back in. Oh love, if this life is a song, then you are the hum that carries it on. In a world spinning reckless and loud, you're the calm in the crowd, you in the quiet, that's where I belong. I talk in riddles, I run too fast, chasing tomorrow, forgetting the past. But you hold time like a prayer in your hand, teach me how to truly stand. Your heart is a river, strong and wide, pulling me gently back inside. No need for maps or stars above, I just follow the shape of your love. Oh love, if this life is a song, then you are the hum that carries it on. In a world spinning reckless and loud, you're the calm in the crowd, you in the quiet, that's where I belong. Let the world keep shouting its name, we'll lie here slow, unafraid. No need to run, no need to roam, when your arms are the only home I've known. Oh love, if this life is a song, then you are the hum that carries it on. World spinning reckless and loud, you're the calm in the crowd, you in the quiet, that's where I belong.
Yo, what up, peoples? Welcome to Friday night. It's going to be really boring. It's probably going to be super boring. Maybe there's other places on that's going to be exciting. I don't know, but this is not going to be it. I'm planning on napping the whole time. Folgers got me scared. Folgers got me worried up in here. You know what I mean? So, it's Friday. What you internet peoples doing out there? Just chilling around. Winks is on the board with a big 50. Appreciate it, Winks. Let's see who's here. Subbo. Subbo's in the house. Smalls dropped one. What up, Trust? What up, Yellow? Southeast Sally. Bob. What up? Crazy Aunt Chris. Nice. Cool name. Taillight Fairy. What's up? Alabama Amy, Leslie's girl. What up? Chronically Folgers. Nice. Excellent name. What up, Holy Crapism? Holy Crapism. Good one. So what's going on in the internet world tonight? It's Friday. I don't even know who's live. I wasn't paying attention. Trying to recover from the heat. What up, Scott? What up, Derek Carney? What's up, buddy? Oh yeah, I already hyped that video. Tried to get more people to hype it last night. So, Cupcake, what up? Gifted one for sure. Gotta build them memberships up. Cassie's live. I think Lauren's live doing some Machado dramas. I think J7's live too. Might check in on that real quick before anybody shows up. Let's see what's going on in there. Oh, nice. Let's be sneaky. Ooh, I don't know what they're doing in there. They have Manners. I don't know who that is. Who's Manners? Who are these people? Appreciate it, Cupcakes. Who are these people in here?
There won't be as many people Airbnb-ing, right? What else were you saying, Manners?
Yeah, so there should be a party night before where we could do like a couple of live shows, and then there needs to be a venue for the after party. So either a room in a bar or John and Warren's house or something.
I actually have a great setup in Warren. I mean, honest to God, it's actually would be a perfect place to have a get together. Honestly. So, I mean,
oh well, that's what they're doing in there. What up, Lolene? Nice shirt. What up?
I wish I said I wore it all day, but I put it on after work.
So I've been playing with this board and putting some samples in. Check this out. Can you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
How loud is it? That's what I need to know.
It's kind of low.
Kind of low. Hold on one
I'd
second.
say about a quarter of your voice volume.
All right, hold on.
10 billion fireflies shine.
Much better.
Much better.
Yeah.
A little rock music.
Puff puff pass, true crime chat.
I gotta get some good ones in there. Can I pet that dog? Shit like that. I was just
You got
trying
a busy weekend ahead of you, Danny.
I don't know. I know you try to get everything in formats for StreamYard and all this other stuff, and then when you go to put in samples, like you need MP3. Like, oh my god.
They still do MP3s?
Yeah, that's what you got to put in here.
So we used to have to do for MySpace, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Everything had to be in MP3 format.
Yeah. But I got that 10 brilliant fireflies thing. Just whatever was in the computer I could grab. So I could teach myself.
I'll have about that many fireflies in front of me in a minute.
I'm sure.
You know, Dean saw his first firefly at my house.
What?
He said he'd never seen one before, and I was inside, and he texted. He's like, "Do you have lightning bugs?" I said,
Oh,
"Yeah."
Oh yeah.
He's like, "I just saw one."
The simple things in life.
Yeah.
That's what'll get you. Just like this. That's Dean. We need Dean chasing fireflies in a meme. That's what we need.
It'll be here in probably 10 seconds.
With Jay Brill's face on the fireflies. Just 10 brilliant of them.
10 billion fireflies.
That's hilarious.
You gotta let them come to you, Dean. You can't chase them.
Yep. But I'm going to get all my sounds set up. It's going to be pretty cool. I figured it out. It's not difficult. That's why they let me buy one. They're like, oh, fuck it. He'll figure it out.
I kept
Let him buy it.
asking in the chat last night, did you ever get the phone call-in system fixed to where the callers could hear the panel people and vice versa?
Not yet. But I've been waiting on Dean. He's been like resting and tired and all that shit. Got to just go through the browser and tell it what to do.
I forget.
Because everybody's voice, even the caller's voice, I think the caller's voice needs to come through my microphone. It's not that complicated.
No. Remember,
gonna
he's
take a second.
busy. He's in the heat a quarter of the day.
Poor guy. Poor little guy. Anyways, we were watching Next Witness last night. We didn't get to any of the good stuff because we were goofing around with the machados and the coffee. Big Coffee.
Hey, I like that post though you made with your mouth all duct taped up.
Yeah, that's the thumbnail too. Big Coffee is scary. I didn't know what I was getting into, but I got all the way off into it. You know what I mean? I'm knee deep in fucking Colombian roast now.
Wasn't on your bingo card at the beginning of the stream yesterday, huh?
No. Now the Colombians are after me. So we got that, and we got some fervent and we didn't watch last night. So that should last us a pretty good while.
There we go.
But if something happens, like there's a spaces on right now, we're a bunch of aunties in the spaces. Somebody could drop that for me, and we can go in there and listen to them bad boys. Let's see what the fuck they're doing. Yeah. All right. I got the clips open. Somebody dropped me. Oh, Diane Jesus Spaces Master. Oh, I thought somebody was just in the chat talking about a good Spaces was on. Whatever. You know where to put them. Put them in there and we will sneak in there and listen. You know what I mean? We can do whatever we want to do. Whatever we want to do. But we're going to check out this Next Witness too. Exactly. They're after me, man. I don't know what to do. Yeah. Just got to hide out for a while, you know? Just stay behind the bushes.
Did you get to watch the bus stop live from this morning?
Mm-mm.
Oh man, it was so good. And at the very end, they were debating whether or not to go ahead and like make it public. But right before, in part of the history lesson, he played a Chuck Berry song that he played because it wasn't a monetized stream. So I think Laura from London is gonna like clip that out and maybe post some of the live throughout the week while he's on vacation. Such a good live this morning.
Well, when we can, we'll watch it on here, but hopefully they'll put it to public. Yeah, this is a pretty good video. I should be able to easily watch this, huh? Just starting back off with your boy right here.
I see. It looks like he's whistling at me.
He's holding water in his mouth.
Come on, Danny, give it to me. Love a little.
Yeah, he's doing a mouthwash. What he's doing. All right,
Speaking
here we
of
go.
mouthwash, did you hear Emily Steve's? It's basically an addiction to mouthwash.
No?
She says she uses it like 15 times a day.
Oh, that's not healthy.
Someone was asking her how her teeth are so white, and she goes, "I don't know if this has anything to do with it, but I have an unhealthy obsession with mouthwash."
Dang. Feel the burn, you know?
Yeah.
With a notice of appearance, shall attend. Not may attend, not could attend, not should attend, but shall attend, meaning they must attend.
Judge Gilday felt that it was important enough to have everybody show up in person where they are going to get to the bottom of this issue.
So they all got called to the principal's office? That's where we're at?
He took attendance at the beginning. Every single attorney's name was called. Present, present. Are you here? I'm present, present, present.
The angriest roll call ever. The angriest roll call ever. It's so many lawyers.
This is like taking attendance in seventh grade, basically, where the clerk is reading off the names of the attorneys, and the attorneys are saying present.
So thank you, counsel, for being here.
Wonder how often that happens. But they all get called in.
You're talking about that many.
Yeah, just in a case like that where the judge is like, fuck it, everybody that wants to work on this case better be here Wednesday at 8.
I mean, Peter mentioned it's happened to him, but it's been legitimate reasons. But he said there was a federal case that his dad was working on, And he says he'll never forget it as a kid. He'd never seen his dad this upset, but they were on family vacation. And a judge he knew well demanded he be in court. So his dad had to leave vacation and fly to the hearing, and it ended up being a nothing burger. And he basically let the judge know that, how much he didn't appreciate it. So apparently it does happen.
Just seems a little weird, but whatever.
I scheduled today to be in person because of the significance of what I was advised of last Friday.
Because of the significance of what I was advised of last Friday. I don't know if it was an anonymous Twitter post that somebody shared and it looked bad or nefarious, or if they were connected.
Melanie Little said if it was Turtle Boy's post, he should go ahead and recuse himself.
Yeah, and Turtle Boy even mentioned at the Bus Stop Live how many of the law tubers are saying that this could be seen as a bias by the judge. Because he's the one that's going to hear the anti-slap motion that's now public.
Ew. I mean, is this just like a Massachusetts thing again? Like this area? Is this area if it's going to get us again? Because I think we've been calling this guy Uncle Bev.
Yeah.
Are we going down? We're going down that road again with Uncle Bev here. Oh, God.
To one side or the other. But if it was Karen Reed's team, in my opinion, he should have directed this just at Karen Reed's team and should have said, plaintiff's lawyer, you guys can show up virtually. Reed's entire team needs to be here. I need to speak to you. I would have had no problem with that. That's how it should have been done, frankly. To do it to both sides, to me, makes absolutely no logical sense at all.
And because I find the quiet solemnity of the courtroom is a good reminder of the dignity by which courts are supposed to function.
Dignity? How much dignity did Michael Proctor give to anyone, including Karen Reed, any person of color, any woman, any Jew? Are you kidding me? We need to talk about dignity and Michael Proctor in the same sentence. Are you kidding me? This is what you call a public spanking at the highest level by someone wearing a judicial.
10 brilliant fireflies shining through the night. Dance with Kelly Kelly.
Look at this.
I'm having to zoom in too.
Oh, God.
The gnomes are pointing and laughing. Is there significance to the gold chains and necklaces he has on?
I don't think so. I don't think he's got his gold chain on.
10 brilliant fireflies.
You know what I mean?
I didn't know if it might be a whistle or something that I was missing. I feel like it's one of those highlights pictures where you got to look for all the hidden clues to be in the know.
Yeah, that's why I zoom in on him. Yeah, make sure there's nothing in there.
I looked for frogs. I figured there was going to be some frogs.
Yeah. It's just chasing that one brilliant firefly.
And I have grave concerns.
No, Judge, this could have been an email. Like the judge is like, I need this to be in court. It's like, you are making people fly out for this.
Here's the other side of this coin. If you're Alan Jackson or anybody that has pro-hocked into this case, you know.
I don't think he knew that lightning bugs in the South bite. I didn't know that either, but it looks like Dean's finding out.
Sounds like mosquitoes.
Yeah, those are little 10 brilliant pissed off bees. What is that in his pocket? Like some hands? Yeah. Yeah, a little.
10 billion fireflies.
That's just hilarious.
No, that looks more like his face when he tells his story about going out on the pier out to Plymouth Rock or whatever, and all the rats coming out of the dumpsters and how freaked out he was.
You know that this is a possibility, and you may have to show up in court. And when you pro-hoc in, you can't say, I'm only going to pro-hoc in if I can zoom into all these hearings. You can't do that. And you have to know that. And he does know that. But you would think when it is appropriate.
One commenter describes how every high-profile case now unfolds in two arenas, one governed by procedure and precedent, and the other by pixels, edits, and algorithms.
Who's the guy? At least when I read a motivational quote of the day, or any quote of the day where I'm trying to lay knowledge on people, I name the source. Who said that? One commentator said that. Who?
No, Your Honor. The commentator that matters says that courts now play out in two forms: the court of law and the court of public opinion. But I understand why you took the longer commentary on that, but sure.
And how the courtroom has become content and the law has become a spectacle.
Okay, Judge, I just want to introduce you to a little concept called the First Amendment. The First fucking Amendment.
Can we talk about
Runkle is the king of mashups.
You think he ever like slips up in court? Like he gets too comfortable in a courtroom and words come out that aren't supposed to?
Oh, I hope not.
I could see that happening with him.
Yeah, I hope not. Hope not.
Has never been a spectacle. It's always been a spectacle.
It used to be that the open court principle existed during a time when there wasn't TV, there wasn't movies, there wasn't any of this shit, right?
Like, didn't people used to just get put into the stocks and have like tomatoes thrown at them? And if we go back further, like burned at the stake, public executions, hangings.
People used to go watch court all the time, to go in and be like, I'm going to watch, I'm going to see some thieves get, sentenced. I'm going to go see like a trial. People used to do that all the time as like actual entertainment. They used to have people who would sell food and like snacks for people who were going into the courtroom.
Courts have always been open to the public, should be open to the public, and the public will always give comment.
So people would literally go and watch a trial in person, like just for shits and giggles. And then they'd go and walk out to like watch people get hanged. So, like this notion of, oh my God, shit has become a spectacle is like, Judge.
We stopped killing people in public. We've evolved some, Your Honor.
You and I have been involved in high-profile cases long before we had pixels and algorithms. You want to talk about what is called the get, when all the TV stations are out for the get? That's the interview that you want to have. You had Today's Show fighting for things, Good Morning America fighting for things, all the nighttime shows fighting for things, well before you had pixels and algorithms.
I have this back and forth with a lot of lawyers, usually of a certain generation, okay? Where cameras in the courtroom, it's content, it's social media, it's whatever he just said, a spectacle.
People have every right to know what's going on in their courtrooms in the United States of America. That is our system. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
It's like, it's also transparency for the people who pay for everybody to be in the courtroom, for the people whose lives are affected for everybody in the courtroom, and for the people who either vote for the people in the courtroom or vote for the people who appoint the people in the courtroom. They should know what law enforcement, prosecutors, public defenders, judges are all doing.
I think that with the advent of the internet, yes, you might have more awareness of what is happening broadly, not just locally.
This is called a worldwide audience who is interested in uncovering the corruption that happens to exist in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and many other places in the United States of America. It is people who are interested in the judicial system.
To act like it's all bad that people are watching cases, I just couldn't disagree with more.
For some reason, he apparently thinks, this judge, that if you were in mainstream media, that is okay. But if you're in the new world of what is going to be, which is social media, which is streaming and content creators, and he even uses the words creators out there, that is somehow wrong.
And these people watching and taking part and commenting and are interested in these cases, These are the people that run the justice system. These are the people that the justice system matters for.
So we need to stop freaking out about things being a public spectacle and start going, fuck yes. Yes. We want the public interested in what happens in our courts. We want the public to know what happens in our courts.
Your Honor, we just want to watch court. We don't want to see people duel or be burned at the stake or like hung in public. But we do want to see how our courtrooms work. And we do want to see that justice is operating justly.
That is how things should be. So stop complaining about it and learn to love the fact that we are in a society that values transparency and freedoms and all of these things that courts like to talk about, but hate to actually live. Okay. Deep breath.
Who talked about the decision that TV's hearing on the 20th can't be restreamed? Where was that discussed? And
It can't even be restreamed?
that's what they're saying in the chat. That's why I'm asking.
That doesn't sound fair.
No.
Sounds a little weird. Give them a second to answer.
Have a sip of a lovely.
Say it again.
Melanie, it's saying Melanie went over it. Showed docs today, so I want to see what those docs are. Have any news stations filed motions to air it, or are they just trying to cut out like independent journalists?
That's a good one question. All right, here we go.
The lovely
We got to let the lag happen before they hear the question and then answer.
tonic, and then we'll get back to this.
I recently held a hearing on a non-party motion for a protective order. I required the moving party to provide certain information. Such material was filed together with a motion to impound. A hearing that included the motion to impound was held on a Monday morning.
Okay, so remember, he's talking about the Monday morning of the deposition. So he held that hearing Monday, 8:45 in the morning on this emergency motion for protective order that was filed on Friday.
I allowed the motion to impound during the hearing. The affidavits of the moving party and the attorneys were impounded. Following that morning hearing, I found that there was insufficient information to support a delay in the deposition of the non-party from going forward. However, I further found that given the claims made in the filings, I would delay making a final decision on the motion until later that day. To give the non-party's counsel the opportunity to supplement the record before me.
Right. You gave everybody multiple bites at the apple. It looks like the court wrote out what he wanted to say and is reading it. So, yeah, it was a shit show of a day, Your Honor.
I scheduled the matter for further hearing
That could be considered playing for the cameras. If you know that many people are going to view what you're saying, you don't want to get anything wrong, so you have a script. The attorneys are not going to care if you babble your words. You know that script was for the media.
Looking for that clout.
Afternoon at 4:15 with the expectation that there would be additional filings.
Okay, so just to follow the timeline here, Monday morning, 8:45, they had the hearing. Then the judge said there's not enough information. So I'm going to schedule another hearing, 4:15, so you have between 8:45 a.m. and 4:15 to supplement the record and attach additional filings. And the judge says I was expecting certain filings. And remember, in the earlier 8:45 a.m. hearing, he did say that he impounded, he allowed, meaning in Massachusetts, they grant that motion to impound any of the exhibits that were attached to that initial motion. So we were not able to see those exhibits.
At 2:22 p.m. that day, The non-party's attorney emailed the clerk of this court,
Proctor,
and all counsel of record, excepting one, additional materials in support of the motion for a protective order.
Okay, so now at 2:22, let's follow the timeline carefully here. At 2:22, the clerk and the counsel, all counsel, received an email from Proctor's attorney with additional materials in support of the motion for protective order. So this is what the judge said he's going to give him some time to do. So he's doing it, what the judge is saying, via email.
Exactly 30 minutes after the email to counsel of record of the additional material, which included sensitive and private medical information, similar information to what was in the exhibits to the filing and marked provisionally impounded, was posted to an X account at 2:52 p.m. Upon learning this information, I ordered that the parties and counsel provide a certification to the court as to all facts known to them as to any dissemination to anyone other than parties and counsel in this matter.
So the judge is like, you need to tell us exactly who got this material, who got everything. Now, okay, fair enough. The judge is pissed. The judge is trying to find it out. But everybody just said, I don't know. I have no information.
anybody who has released that material under penalty of perjury, faced with a firing squad, they're still going to say they know nothing. I'm sorry. They are. They're not going to say, Judge, you got me. You got me. We did it. So it doesn't mean anything to me that all of these folks certified that we know nothing about it.
However, somehow, an ex-account holder, not part of this case, apparently received information that was at least
I have a question. I've got a question for all of you. My question is, this happened Monday, right? This is Monday, June 8th. Okay, we're in July 1st now. So this all happened June 8th. My question is very simple.
Well, when did you learn of it? Because we're talking about June 8th. I remember it well. We're talking about June 8th. You're saying that there was a tweet on June 8th after there was an email with information, and then you said you immediately ordered everyone to do this on Friday? So it took, 2 weeks?
So what happened between that time? When did the judge find out about it? Who told the judge? And in what context? That I think is a very important question.
I don't know. Here's what's annoying to me. Why do we need the vagueness? Why do we need the secrecy?
But he wants to be so cagey about what it was that was posted and where he got it and where he learned about it. He learned about social media from somebody, or was he looking at social media? I don't know.
We don't necessarily know that it was gotten from, we don't know how it was gotten. We don't know that it was anybody in this room who did it. It could be that you need to be yelling at your clerks.
Is it a clerk? Is there a clerk who's chirping in the judge's ear?
I'm not trying to point fingers, but I will. Court reporter, the videographer, I'm assuming it was being videotaped. Office staff, people making a copy. I mean,
right.
It is open-ended.
Judge, you're yelling at a bunch of people, but you don't know you've got the right person here.
I think that this is a very important question. How did the judge find this out? I imagine the judge is not on X. Somebody must have alerted to the judge about this.
He's got to have some help with
He's probably on X. I would guess. If I had to guess, he's on X for sure. Stirring up shit all day.
The thought that the only way the information could be out there is it had to have been a leak within 30 minutes. That the judge is that naive to think that there couldn't be a source of actual journalism that even preceded what the attorneys filed, to me just shows how used they are to having no one looking at what they're doing, no one checking up on what they're doing, not being accountable.
Well, they have a
to the
governor.
public.
They have a governor's council. Remember, the governor's whatever that oversees the judges.
But I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just because
Remember, I think was it Emily C that was telling us that?
yeah, I'm just talking
Appreciate
about.
it.
I don't know if it's just because we're so used to everything that's been going on in this case that we look for stuff, but to me, it would be naive to think that there aren't other options besides the leak. And to take the time to research that to me is very unethical and irresponsible, both from the attorneys and the judge. Before the attorney even went to the judge, he should have done his due diligence. And then the judge should do his due diligence before creating this spectacle.
Yeah, he's super chats are off still. I didn't turn them back on. So if you want to support the channel, you got to gift some memberships. It brings people here. And they're so happy because they got a gift. But I'll turn them back on tomorrow or whatever.
Did you see that they're also saying that when they do the motion on July 20th, that each side only gets 30 minutes to argue?
What?
I think it was
What's up
Bob
with it?
that posted that in the chat too. Apparently that's in the paperwork that the judge filed that Melanie went over as well. That each side's only going to get 30 minutes to argue it. Now, don't doubt that the prosecution only needs 30 minutes or less, but not saying Better Row can't do it. That's a huge motion with a lot of points. To minimum, I mean, why?
I mean, you can't even go over that in 30 minutes. Can't read it.
So that's what
30
they
minutes.
said. It took Melanie 20 hours to cover everything with all of the footnotes and attachments. Why restrict someone's time on something so important? Who's it benefiting? That's what you have to look at. When people make ridiculous rulings like that, is why? Who's getting the benefit?
Uncle Bev?
Oh no, this is the other judge.
Oh, that's the other one. Wow.
Whatever, but still.
Ugh.
The benefit's going to be from the prosecution because that's a pretty daunting motion that Better Row filed with a lot of things to explain that the prosecution needs to explain reasoning behind. So if it just turns into we can't get to everything, it's just going to be an easy, well, we'll let the jury decide because we're so restricted on time to get everything out. Well, you put the restriction on. Don't put the restriction on. Let's hear it now.
Yeah. They like them restrictions in that 30-minute time frame.
Well, even the anti-slap motion that Aiden had to turn in could only be 30 pages. What's with restrictions?
I don't know. I have no clue why they would restrict it. I mean, these are people fighting for their rights and shit. You're just limiting their ability to do that, I think. It's like an hour closing argument for somebody's life. It's like, really? You can just do it and let it be a couple of hours so that we feel good about it? No, let's be under the gun the whole time.
Now, this is the same judge for the anti-slap, but the other judge is for the witness intimidation, so people in the chat know.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
That I don't think he's scouring X or anything else.
Why don't we just say it was this person, he posted what was impounded, and he's connected to this team? Or we have reason to believe or evidence that he got information from this team or this side.
Who else? It could be anyone in his family. It could be his wife.
It could be that you need to be yelling at like Proctor's family or something like that.
But it's something that obviously bothers him. It should bother you. It should at least be a question in your mind. Who told the judge this? When did they tell the judge this? And what happens after that?
I don't understand why it's like you're like creating this. Nobody digs more than when you leave it open like this and you give just enough breadcrumbs for everybody to go sleuth. That's what's going to happen.
What type of investigation did the judge do into this? Or is he relying on other people providing him information? I think that these are all very reasonable questions that I think anybody on either side should be concerned with.
Everybody's going to be guessing and saying it's this person or that person, or here's how they got the information, because there's no real decision being made here.
This is prompting a emergency hearing of all attorneys, no matter where you're from, to show up in his courtroom. So this person has a lot of power. Was this packaged up? Was this presented in some way? There's just so many questions that I have.
Everything he's about to say here, everything he's about to say here already applies. Lawyers have to follow court orders. Lawyers can't leak impounded or sealed documents. Lawyers have to follow the rules of professional conduct. Lawyers have to act ethically. Lawyers can't commit perjury. All of that already exists.
Because of the disclosure of sensitive private information, I temporarily stayed further discovery of the non-party. If necessary, I am fully prepared to make such order permanent as permitted by Rules 26 and 30.
He's going to remind us now of his wide latitude and his wide discretion.
So what he's threatening here, what the judge is threatening is, I will prevent you from getting any discovery about Proctor permanently.
As a punishment for purported leaking of purported impounded information.
For those of you who may not understand what he just said, he literally said that because of this violation, I may not allow you to depose Proctor ever again.
He would not have to come in for a deposition to finish his deposition. He would not have to, because this judge is telling us he wears the robe and it's up to him. And he's got wide.
Yeah, but we know how bad Proctor is, though. So why is he taking up for him? It's like, I don't get that part. Why take up for him? Why help him at all? He's a piece of shit. I don't get it.
Discretion.
Whatever you got out of him, that's it. You can't get any more. That's what he's threatening right now.
So that's a threat to make the stay of the Proctor discovery permanent. Good luck with that, Judge.
And that, I think, is a very big problem, despite the case law that he's about to talk about.
Because we have rules and we have appeals courts.
This is starting to feel like bias. He's assuming that this malfeasance came from one side when he doesn't have that information. He doesn't have those cards.
He's mentioning some random X account that he says shows that this public information, this private information of Michael Proctor, by the way, was maliciously published to the internet, but he's not saying who the X account is. Wow.
The court has not cited once what the thing is other than it's a supposed tweet.
To now do this without making a finding of wrongdoing by read that's the crazy part. Make a finding.
Let's not be oblivious to the fact that we think, and I think that this would be a fair guess, that the judge probably assumes it's somebody from the Reed side.
And judge, you can't assume that it was Karen Reed's side. That is improper. That is bullshit.
To seal Karen Reed's team's ability to depose and question Proctor forever because of a violation that somebody has allegedly done that no one is willing to fess up to.
But to cut off Proctor's discovery at this point, like I can't believe an appellate court would uphold that. I just can't possibly believe that.
And you know what I'd be seriously considering if I was Proctor right now? Is, hey, how do we engineer another leak?
Oh my God. Now I believe wholeheartedly that it was someone in Proctor's camp.
To any issue counsel may raise as to the management of discovery issues being within my discretion.
I have issues with the management of the discovery issues. Saying one thing in court, and then when we get to holding somebody to it, the court backs down.
I invite you to look at the following cases. The SJC stated at page 653, in general, discovery matters are committed to the sound discretion of the trial judge.
The judge is kind of letting everybody know, he's kind of threatening the Reed side. You better pay attention here. You better do what you're supposed to be doing and not play any games here. Not that they did, and he's got no evidence that they did. But if you don't, I have a lot of discretion here. So it's basically, it's an implicit threat.
Court stated at page 131, trial judges have broad discretion to make discovery and evidentiary rulings conducive to the conduct of a fair and orderly trial. The SJC stated at page 799, the conduct and scope of discovery is within the sound discretion of the judge.
He wants everyone to know that he's got broad discretion and he can do whatever the F he wants. He can do whatever the F he wants. Too bad, so sad.
The SJC stated at pages 535 to 536, we remind judges that the scope and timing of discovery is within their discretion, and the prevention of discovery abuse is sufficient justification for the authorization of protective orders.
So discovery abuse. Is he making a finding that there was discovery abuse here? And if he is, what is the discovery abuse?
With this authority at hand, Judges should not hesitate to exercise appropriate control over the discovery process.
I would submit to you that if the judge does not allow the continuation of Proctor's deposition, that may rise to an abuse of discretion.
The SJC stated at page 503 that Rule 37 affords a judge broad discretion to impose whatever sanctions are just in order to ensure that the discovery process operates efficiently.
This is a sanction, right? If you say something's not relevant and they can't discover something or something's not, you're not going to allow them to ask this question to Proctor because it's not relevant. That's what those cases are talking about, right? This is harassment. This is not relevant. This isn't reasonably believed to lead to discoverable material. That's how judges can limit discovery. If you're going to do it as a sanction, you.
What's on that shirt? Hold on.
Sorry. It's
Oh,
the
that's the
same
back.
shirt. Someone was just asking what the back looked like, and that's my favorite part is the back.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so I flipped it around real quick. That's why I turned my camera off.
I'm glad you turned the camera off.
Yes, indeed.
Well, let's get back on the crazy train, everybody. Here we go.
Usually those are different rules and you have to do specific steps before you limit discovery as a sanction.
I feel like I just got out of the most boring law school class I've ever had. He's just reading this. He's covering his ass with what he believes are the cases that allow him to do what he is doing, but still no direction to the parties to avoid any of these consequences.
The malicious publication of private information concerns me. Whatever.
Okay. Define what the malicious publication was, who did it, what was malicious about it, how do you know that, how do you know who leaked it, and if it was inappropriate. I just, in order to sanction somebody or punish somebody, there has to be some kind of evidence and findings.
That one may have a non-party, even if warranted. Such an opinion does not allow for the disparate treatment of such individuals.
What does that mean?
Well, he's basically saying, even if you think Michael Proctor is a piece of shit, he shouldn't be treated unfairly by disclosing this.
He most definitely should be treated unfairly at this point. He's treated everybody he's come in contact with unfairly. Come on, man.
I mean, I still believe he has the right that the court offers anyone. And if we take that away, then that makes us just as bad as the other people.
Yeah, but you got to have a little bit of punishment for all them M-bombs he dropped.
No, that punishment will come later, but he has the right to a fair. He's not even on trial, but I mean, he has the right to fair discovery, and his deposition, everything should go by the books.
I don't think he has a right to anything anymore after all that language and planting fucking coke on people and shit. Come on, man.
Serial killers have all the rights. I mean, can't start doing that.
You can see Proctor riding around in his patrol car, just ready to. Ooh, Mr. Proctor, chill the fuck out.
Private information.
All people deserve fair and equal treatment in our system of justice.
So does Karen Reed. So does Aiden Carney. Holy shit.
Why are you basically bollocking out Karen Reed's team and threatening Karen Reed's team when you're talking about equal treatment?
This is insane. He's reading a statement that has already been written. He's flipping pages.
You're not treating them equally, Judge. I'm sorry. You're not.
All people deserve fair treatment. Yeah, so does Karen Reed. Holy shit.
In our system of justice, regardless of any personal characteristic.
I got the Maxwell House Mafia in on Karen Reed stuff now. Free Turtle Boy, free Karen Reed stuff.
Which
it's Maxwell House. That's Maxwell House. Maxwell House and Folders have been all over me all day. Now they're in the chat.
I know. I was looking at another comment in the chat. Someone's asking what I think the picture that TB released will do to his case. I didn't know a picture has been released. Are they talking about the one of Proctor outside his deposition? Because I know he said he was not going to release that. What pictures are they talking about in the chat?
Uh-oh. ICE needs to DM me for what?
Uh-oh. I hope it's a consensual relationship, DM.
Oh, God. Better not be that kind. Oh, he posted a pic. I see it. Yeah. Crying in the hallway.
He said he could not post it because it would give away who took it. So has someone else gotten back into his devices, or did he admit to releasing it himself?
I don't know. Maybe he was listening to this song.
10 billion fireflies.
He really wasn't crying. He was just thinking about J-Bro.
Okay, they're saying he cropped it. I guess to protect
Oh, he
the
cropped
the
it.
person who took it. I don't think it matters at all. Why can't a journalist or anyone in public take a picture of someone
Oh, yeah. If that was right out, yeah, that's
outside of
public.
federal building?
There's no more public place than
Exactly.
that. What's up, April? Everybody say hey to April. Make her feel weird. She got to say hey back to every single person, too.
Stupid April, who's too good for us now, won't come hang out in the panel.
Yep. She will one day. She will one day. All right, we'll get back on the crazy train. Here we go.
I mean, yes, Proctor is absolutely abhorrent. And it does feel bad if you're protecting that abhorrent sack of shit.
What I am looking for is for the parties adequate assurances that their discovery served justice and not any desire to weaponize the rules for pettiness and profit.
Weaponize the rules for pettiness and profit.
The parties and lawyers would enter into an agreement to hold private, personal information in confidence. And if the terms were acceptable to me, I would consider entering it as an order of the court so that any violation would be grounds for a contempt finding and appropriate sanction.
You have let these attorneys on all sides fight with each other, soliloquy, and continue to ramp up because you have not shut it down.
So now he starts making suggestions. Either party wants to enter into a stipulation that personal information will remain private and the terms were appropriate to me, then I would make an order that if anybody violates it, it gets sanctioned.
We have gotten to, at one point, clickbait lawyering. At one point, we had
So here's the post we were talking about. Here's the pic. And it says, here's a picture of Michael Proctor sitting outside his deposition on June 25th, pretending to have a panic attack so that he could avoid going back in. He is now alleging that this information came from Karen Reed. But as you can see from this still photograph, it obviously came from another source who witnessed this public display of shame.
Can you, they're saying Corey Hopkins reshared it and had a really good tweet. Can we see what she said?
Yeah, you have to send it to me.
Someone in the chat, please send it to him.
I don't have her on there. I'm not following her. I don't think, because I don't X. I mean, nothing against badass Corey Hopkins or nothing. Yeah, somebody find it. We'll watch it. I mean, look at it.
Sounds like Proctor's attorneys did a lot of finger pointing today that I haven't seen yet. Then blaming him about the tweet, now blaming him for the picture and saying that it was Karen's attorneys who shared it with him. This is just what I'm gathering from the chat. So looks like Proctor hasn't gotten over his feelings for Turtle Boy.
Oh, Aiden retweeted Corey Hopkins' post. Let me see. Oh God, there's no. I don't know who made this. This on Turtle Boy's page on X. Oh my God, they didn't. It looks like Legolas from fucking. Oh my God, got his little bow and arrow and shit with him too. I don't know. That is funny. I don't see. A repost, whatever. Somebody will find it and send it to me in a minute. We'll get back on the crazy tree.
A months-long fight over an email that should have just been deleted. And you want the attorneys to trust each other. When you have gamification like the yoinking of a deposition and then the setting of a deposition when somebody else wasn't available, and you have all of these instances of gamesmanship going on.
Just automatic gut reactions for me. What is personal information?
And appropriate sanction, including dismissal or default.
Dismissal of the case?
Such an order would need to be more than a stipulation that deposition testimony can only be used for the purposes of this case.
He's like, you have to enter an order or else I'm going to stall discovery entirely.
Dismissal or default, meaning I could throw this case out, or if it's on behalf of the plaintiffs, he would throw the whole case out, or default, meaning I will make a default judgment against the defendants, meaning Karen Reid, the Waterfall and C.F. McCarthy's, so that there would only be a trial on damages. Okay. That's wild.
And it's like, oh, who now has no interest in working out a reasonable order? Proctor's side.
I encourage the attorneys to confer and to seek to reach an agreement. In the absence of an agreement, I will consider whether to enter an order based on my plenary authority to control, manage, and oversee the conduct of discovery. While you are conferring and seeking to reach an agreement, I will again remind you, as I have quite often, that the discovery clock is ticking.
Right, so is what you're doing helping?
No shit, the discovery clock is ticking. But when everything has to be done by motions to compel that take 4 hearings on a motion to compel to actually happen, of course, time keeps on slipping into the future.
Right? Delaying Proctor discovery, is that helping?
You spent an entire day when Proctor was supposed to be in deposition telling Proctor's team to go get more info. And then you said, oh, well, this wasn't good enough. Go to do your deposition tomorrow. And then it ended up being 2 weeks later.
Not crushing the people ignoring subpoenas, is that helping?
Hi, it's me. I'm the problem. It's me. Your Honor. May I just suggest that perhaps when you say things like subpoenas have to mean something, you actually make them mean something.
You know, Michael Proctor had his very quickly started. Well, you've got others. You got Tully motion to quash his. You've got a couple of incidental people that have been done. You've got nothing substantive done that suggests there's a chance in hell you're going to be done by August 17th. Another delusion.
It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous in the first place. It was absolutely ridiculous. And you and I've said that.
Okay, so he wants the parties to come to a discovery sanction stipulation when these parties clearly don't trust each other.
How smart is this lady?
Pretty freaking smart
Killing it on here.
and entertaining.
Yep. Killing it. How smart is this lady? Her and Melanie Little both.
It's just
Killing it.
crazy that all of these very smart, very popular, very famous, influential YouTube law tubers are all on the side of Karen Reid. There's no one with this type of power out there speaking that
Yeah, they weren't even on her side during her criminal trials either. So they kind of walked the fence a little bit, all of them. But you got to, you know what I'm saying? Because you're doing court stuff, so.
Right. I'll tell
Let 'em-
Melanie, but Melanie followed all the pretrial stuff and saw the writing on the wall a long time before everybody else. I must say that everyone says that Peter is like wishy-washy, won't say that Karen's innocent. I will never forget trial 1 when Archer was testifying after they finished. I know where I was standing when he said it because I was like, TV is going to be so pleased to hear this. He said, Karen Reid is innocent, not guilty. He said innocent, in my opinion, after that testimony.
Sorry, dogs are going up and down, up and down. All right, so I found the post. Corey's. And it says, what if I tweeted this picture and wrote, Mark Diller gave me this picture on 6/25? Could Karen Reid's team submit it to the court and the court would just believe them? Would Diller be barred from deposing Karen? I doubt it. But the reverse just happened to Karen today.
That's a very, very good point because that's the same amount of evidence.
Evidence. I mean, it's going to come to a point where doing a really negative Yelp review against a restaurant who just screwed you over is going to be like a fucking felony. Like, what? I was just letting you know the chicken parm's fucking horrible.
Can you imagine all the D&E review people get charged? They hurt my feelings and hurt my business.
Yeah, we got to get Kazi up here to read some. There's got to be some new ones by now. Got to be. Specially appointed prosecutor Robert Cosgrove to read D&E pizza reviews. It's fucking hilarious. If you weren't here when we used to do that.
I still think the video of Chris Albert on Father's Day at the bar being caressed while he's like crying.
Oh my God.
I think that was definitely a better image though.
Yeah, but why would you be doing that? Nobody's really bothering them. Nobody. They're making all this shit up.
I feel like
why would you be worried though if you didn't do anything?
It's his first Father's Day without Colin, and he's
Oh my God.
in harm's way now.
He's in the fucking army. He didn't. It's not. Whatever. What's up, Mary B?
What's happening?
Hey, Mary B.
What up, Mary B?
What's going on, guys?
He's
Nothing.
not there to make sure that Colin doesn't run his trap.
Oh, I forgot to play Mary B's intro music. Yeah.
Hey, she needs like wrestling intro music, like Stone Cold when she comes in. No, that needs
Yeah.
to be mine.
This is Mary B's.
Triple H.
Yeah, Mary B's intro.
Puff, puff, pass.
There you go. That's a good one.
About to do that now. I'm exhausted.
What? Oh, you went to do life
Was
stuff?
today the ball game?
Yes.
How'd they do?
They beat Canton.
Nice.
11-7. It was a pretty good game, actually.
Oh, cool. When would they
Awesome.
start like their tournament play?
What's up, Jim Fox?
Well, right now they're in states. This is the
And World
All-Star.
Series is what I watched last year, wasn't it?
Yeah. So if they win states, which they've won all their games so far, but they have like 3 more next week, then they'll go back to regionals. I mean, yeah,
Wishing her the best. That's exciting time.
yeah, it's fun.
Don't let us spaces slip by us, people. We hadn't been in on a good one in a while, so if one pops up, let me know. But let's get back on the crazy train.
And can you understand why? When one party emails, hey, we're rescheduling the deposition, and the other party is like, oh, the deposition's been canceled. Can you see why the parties don't trust one another?
My final request to counsel with an appearance in this matter is to familiarize yourself with Rule 3.6 of the Rules of Professional Conduct relative to publicity.
Now he's threatening them with ethical violations with regard to publicity. I'm not going to slap a gag order on you right now, but if you don't abide by this rule, I might, and I might hold you in contempt, and I might refer you to the Bar Association, which they don't call it the Bar Association of Massachusetts. An agreement on what exactly? An agreement on to keep Proctor's secrets, I guess.
Which is already part of their ethics.
The rule sets forth a basic general prohibition against a lawyer's making statements that the lawyer knows or should know will have a substantial likelihood on materially prejudicing an adjudicative proceeding. As the comment to the rule notes, it is difficult to strike a balance between protecting the right to a fair trial and safeguarding the right of free expression. However, preserving the right to a fair trial for everyone necessarily entails some containment of information that may be disseminated prior to trial, especially where trial by jury is involved.
So he's saying, I get it. You guys have First Amendment rights, but I may still block some of what you can say and do publicly. That's all that is. And we'll see if he ends up doing it. I think there will be a big, big fight if he tries to do that. At the end of the day, though, he is the judge, and he can do things like that. And so it could get murky here.
The rule takes into consideration that the public has a legitimate interest in the conduct of judicial proceedings, particularly in matters of general public concern. However, I'm not so sure that churning the waters to generate social media coverage necessarily can result in a legitimate interest in the conduct of judicial proceedings.
Dude, you are making some serious fucking allegations here.
Wait a minute. You mean to tell me that you think that the lawyers are just trying to generate social media content and not litigating a case?
What about the conduct of Michael Proctor? and his virulent bigotry, racism, anti-Semitism, misogyny. He's an equal opportunity bigot. He hates everybody. You don't think that's a matter of grave concern to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts that this man who swore to serve and protect the people of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and particularly investigate crimes in Norfolk County, you don't think that that's a matter of public concern and fodder for social media? It sure as hell is. As much as you guys want to keep this all quiet and you don't want anybody talking about it.
Quite frankly, you need to back up before you start making these. Like, you've got to have the evidence before you start accusing counsel of this shit.
And now you're threatening to pull the plug on Michael Proctor, giving a further deposition because all of a sudden, why is everyone protecting Proctor? And now it's come out about Sergeant Sean Good of the Canton PD, who is, if it's even possible, worse than, in my opinion, Michael Proctor.
The content creates itself, Your Honor. We are simply here to report and cover.
People are interested. Nobody has to churn the waters in this case. It's been going on for years.
You have social media covered by the fact it's been a high-profile case. A woman was tried twice for murder that the jury found she didn't commit.
And we, Larry Foreman, and now I speak for probably other content creators as well, are interested in covering.
And if you do have the evidence, you should be addressing specific instances. Like, this is not okay.
So again, if you think that's what's happening, tell the lawyers what they're doing to make that happen and reprimand the lawyers specifically and individually.
You want to keep a lid on this? You don't want anybody finding out? Wow.
Counsel, do your part to maintain the quiet expectation of fairness. Do not succumb to the attraction of seeking to influence this case through social media. Be what...
Excuse me, Your Honor. Excuse me, Your Honor. You have very much missed the opportunity to say the siren song of celebrity, Your Honor. You have very much missed your opportunity. Do not succumb to the attraction of seeking to influence this case through social media.
We don't need counsel trying to influence this through social media. Like, social media, we're interested already.
Influence it? How about expose it? How about report about it? Nobody's trying to influence this case. Everyone should be watching this case. Everyone should know about the corruption in Massachusetts.
You already have interest in this case. It's not being created by a leak. You have Proctor telling us that Karen Reed had problems with her medical conditions.
Be what a trial lawyer should be, one that tries their case in the courtroom. And remember the provision.
Yeah, you know what else a trial lawyer should be and what a prosecutor should be? Because now we're back to the criminal case against Karen Reed again. A prosecutor should be out there looking for the truth, Your Honor. Should be looking for the truth, not a conviction. And not only did they do it once on a bogus case, they did it twice. She wasn't one of them.
And the judge wants to think that all of a sudden this has got media covered just because it's this case of the O'Keefe suing the bars and Karen Reed. No, it's because everyone feels it's wrong and it's false and it's ridiculous. How many trials does somebody have to go through?
And now you're going to hamstring Karen Reed's defense in this case by threatening to cut off Michael Proctor's deposition?
Proctor gave interviews on national television. Yes, CBS, yes, interviews on national television. Even before that, he gave interviews. Judge, hello. Oh, my goodness.
And Judge, like, you know you're on camera. Let's not pretend you don't know this. You know. Yep.
He is the star of social media today, right? And yet he's complaining about social media. Well, he just made this a bigger case right now because, again, it's unfair. You're going to see the unfairness here. And watch social media take off, Judge, because you have no idea what you just did.
It's the Barbra Streisand effect again.
And now this is the Afro Man effect. Okay, it used to be called the Streisand effect. It's now going to be the Afro Man effect. Everyone is going to be watching this now because of this insane soliloquy, this monologue that you decided to draft and drag everyone in here to see on the week of July 4th, and then tout about how great the American system is.
Judge is like, I don't want any spectacle happening in my courtroom. No spectacle. Well, what is this then, Judge? You could have had this as an email. You could have had this as a private letter. You're doing this, like, this is for the spectacle. So, I don't want to hear more about your spectacle concerns when this, like, just no, Judge. No.
I wish all of you a happy 4th of July on the anniversary of our America's 250-year-old democracy. May it continue to succeed with all of us working to maintain the rule of law. Thank you.
He's like, peace out.
You're muted.
I know Alan Jackson is fucking been to try to get on that ass. You know, was just waiting to say the first word already, just waiting.
Like, he books it out of there so fast. I don't think I've seen
Look
a
at
judge
him.
leave so fast.
Look at him. He's looking down. He don't want to catch eyes with nobody.
Everyone's gonna stand up and shit, right? Like,
Yeah.
what about the sanctity of the courtroom? Don't you have to do all that shit?
It's his
You're
courtroom.
gonna skip it because you're a little bitch?
It's his courtroom, Mary. Damn, Mary B. What did you do at the softball thing? Were you the hype girl or something?
I
Still
did
on
do
that
a lot of
shit?
yelling. I did
Okay.
do.
You
We
got
got all
worked up.
fired up. We got very fired up. So
You got worked up. It's not Judge Gilday's fault.
people wanted to start chanting
Dang.
free Karen Reed at the game. I was like, well, she's free.
He's
so.
already catching enough heat, Mary B. He doesn't need.
Well,
a
he
piss-
should. This is
Yeah, he should.
ridiculous.
He should, for sure. I mean, this is why I paused it. Look at his face. He's like, he's telling himself right now, just don't look at him.
But I mean, how
Yeah.
easy would it be after Karen's filings with all the evidence of what happened, showing how it was misinterpreted, and how easy would it be to correct the record?
He's not going to do that.
The only reason you don't do that is you're too prideful.
Exactly.
You're playing the
says a
game like
lot.
everybody else. He's doing
Like,
exactly what
everybody
he's
should
telling
know
them not to. He's
of
doing
how much
exactly
trouble
that.
of how much trouble pride gets people in. Like, let go of it. Pride is not that important.
Are you fighting pride now? First you're fighting Judge Gilday, and now you're fighting pride?
I mean, like the pride emotion, not
We're
pride.
going down
I'm
the
all with her on pride. I've seen too
seven
many
deadly
people go down
sins,
with
Mary
pride.
B.
It's stupid.
Mary B, don't
It's
open the
stupid.
box, Mary
Like, to
B.
just not be able to admit you were wrong. I'm so sick of it.
Don't open the box, Mary B.
You must embrace humility, or you will have a very hard life.
Right.
Ooh. Or you can just chase
10 billion fireflies.
fireflies. You can chase the
Wait,
fireflies.
Mary B wasn't here earlier for the Dean pick.
Oh God. You missed a Dean pick?
Oh boy.
The way you said that, you missed the Dean pick, the D pick.
You know
What
how
about
I like the
this?
team picks.
What about this? Now, with a little bit of camera work, we see what Proctor was doing. He didn't got in that
Fucking
shit
big
with
coffee,
me, dang.
This
Hell
is
yeah,
like
he done.
the seventh sense, like what you can see and other people can't.
Exactly. I had to adjust the camera a little bit, and now we see what's wrong with him. Fucking Big Coffee, dude. They got everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Look at that bat with the nails in it. Damn.
Yeah. What was the what's his name's bat on the Walking Dead?
Negan, Lucille.
That's Lucille. Folgers. Folgers don't play, dude. I tried to tell y'all. I'm in the shit with Folgers.
Gotta be careful, dude.
I have no clue. Who sent me the fucking? Oh. Too many sendings of too many things. Oh, here you go, Mary B. You'll love this.
Oh my god, their outfits. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Do you see the faces?
Yes. That's very amazingly done. Amazing.
When he played the song, it reminded me when Dean was here. He was outside and he texted me inside. He's like, "Do you have lightning bugs?" And I said, "Yeah, we're in this house."
Yes.
He's like, "I've never seen one before. These are so cool." But 10 seconds later, these pics start.
Yeah. All right. Back to this. It's almost over.
Everyone, have a great holiday weekend. Not even sorry that I dragged you here on the Wednesday of July 4th weekend.
Like that last comment where it's like it makes him a likable guy, likable judge. I'd like to hang out with him would be so infuriating.
Airports are easy to get in and out of during the holidays too. You know.
Yeah.
On the red eyes.
The prices go up. I mean, it totally interferes with probably plans you had for a holiday weekend. Like this, it's just ridiculous.
It is.
To me as a lawyer, like judge, I would have had a good 4th of July. I was supposed to fly out today with my family to go on a family vacation. And instead I had to come here. So I'm not going to enjoy my 4th of July now. Right. It's like, that's the type of stuff that would really make my blood boil.
So the judge just bollocked them out and then bailed.
No calling lawyers as witnesses, no questioning lawyers at sidebar even, nothing. That's it.
Like, there's supposed to be a hearing.
They're all stunned. It's like, hold on, you got us here. Now get somebody's ass in trouble in
What
front
is
of
this?
everybody. We want to see.
This is not fucking normal.
Hell yeah, sanction somebody's ass right here in front of everybody. That's what we thought we were here for.
Yeah, you just made us all come here.
Somebody
you
said
could've-
somebody said it was a listening instead of a hearing because they weren't allowed to
No
respond.
listening. Welcome to the listening event.
Yeah.
Everybody, please listen.
This is a hearing. The judge is supposed to allow
Appreciate it,
submissions,
Angel.
allow comments, allow responses.
What's the recess? There's an opportunity to be heard.
Hello?
No opportunity to be heard.
I was unaware. I'm just covering for Clark benefit today.
He's like, yeah, I don't know. It's not my job. It's not my job. I don't get. It's above my pay grade. I'm just filling in for somebody today. I don't know.
I just work here, man.
Is there an opportunity before anybody?
What is it? What's happening?
What?
That's what the clerk of the court that's filling in today is telling.
Oh,
AJ.
yeah. Oh,
He's
yeah.
like, I don't know.
I
I'm filling in for Bob today. I really don't know how this works. They're like, well, can you go ask him?
Bob called out for some reason. I don't know.
Because there was
Yeah.
going to be so much media attention on this hearing because he called everyone in.
And he knew it was
Yeah.
bullshit.
We need.
Like, wait,
we
you're
need
just gonna
the.
read a thing? Really?
Appreciate it, Zachary. We need the angry Mary B at the softball game trying to catch fireflies. That's what we need.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh yeah.
I showed my mom at the game.
Alan Jackson's like, could you possibly
Karen
go
all my
Reed
touch
Care
it?
Bears.
She's got to be stopping Karen Reed chants too, like swatting down pro Karen Reed signs.
You're
I was
getting
showing
way
my
too
mom
complicated.
all my Stare Bear pictures. She was cracking up. I was like, this is how I broke my ankle. And then this is after I broke my ankle. And then I wanted a cool cane.
And
She's
here's
like,
my
"Ooh, that is a cool
monetization.
I was like, and then I got monetized and I got a car with an aquarium on it.
Oh, it was so funny. I love
You got
the
your
YouTube
1,000
necklace.
subscriber plaque
Yeah,
on your Go chain.
that was
Yeah, on the
amazing
go
touch.
Yeah. You may get too complicated though.
We want to respond. Could you possibly do that?
And that's a hard no on that.
They didn't get to be heard. And the thing is it's a hearing.
If the judge wanted them to have an opportunity to be heard, the judge would have given them opportunity to be heard.
To do it this way, emergency hearing in person, just for this purpose, is frustrating to me. This is a frustration I have sometimes with judicial power.
They required Jackson to be there in person. Jackson's not local. He had to fly in.
He just chooses to waste the lawyer's time and money, taxpayers' time and money, companies' time and money, clients' time and money. For what?
The judge wanted them to come into court so he could look all of them in the eye, tell them what he wanted to tell them, and then walk off the bench and have the hearing continued.
It is so patently ridiculous that he made all these attorneys show up, move heaven and earth perhaps to get there, spend all this money to just show up, and he reads something and then he runs off the bench.
It didn't have to be an emergency. It didn't have to be on short notice. It didn't have to be on a holiday weekend, right? We're 2 days away from a holiday. To do it this way was a sanction. That's my opinion. My opinion.
Like, I'm sorry, that is a violation of fundamental procedural fairness.
But to sanction, you need to have findings. To do this, you just need to have judicial power, which of course he has.
Is that like, what is going on? What is actually going on here? How can you bring all these attorneys, read your thing, and then not let anybody say anything?
So scold them in open court, fine. But to do it like this.
They're all like saying the exact same thing. They're all just flabbergasted all the time since fucking Karen Reed trial 1. It's just like, they're all like, what?
Honestly, up until this point, Peter has been speaks very highly of Judge Gilday. He talks about how much he liked him, how much he would be, open to arguing in front of him. Like he thinks he's a very fair judge.
Yeah, that's what nice people say about other people, Arlene. He doesn't know Judge Gilday, but he's about to.
Well, now this is the most aggravated I've seen him at him.
Yeah, Uncle Bev has him pissed. Pissed. Look at the look on his face right there. He's like,
Yeah, he's like got a tough guy act going on.
yeah. That's it. He's looking right at you guys. Look. Looking at them chestnut eyes right there. Lolling.
Was above and beyond.
If I'm an attorney in this courtroom right now, I'm sitting there going, what the fuck?
Next witness. Make sure you get subbed up.
Hell yeah.
Next in line, we got a little bit of fervent.
Y'all saw AJ's comments when he was leaving court that day? When the media's out there and like, what do you have to say about that hearing? He's like, I don't think I should say anything, apparently. He's like, I'll hold my comment.
I guess I can't talk. So
Yeah.
What's
Grant
up, Joy?
stayed out there and waited. I think Grant was the one who had it on his channel because Grant and Tom CP were out there.
His face is like beet red.
Yep.
Like, ooh, he's pissed.
Yeah.
So this is fervent. The mystery of Brian Higgins' Jeep.
Oh Lord.
Yes, this has got to
Is
be
this a
good.
song or a video?
No, it's a video. It's 31 minutes. I mean, one hell of a long song.
I don't know if we can handle this, Danny. The topic.
Oh,
of
when I saw it, I
contention.
said, "Oh, we're watching this shit. We're watching this shit. Strike me, yeah, strike me. I'm watching this shit." You know what I'm saying? This is. I hope it's good. It's fervent. You know it's good. You know what I mean?
Definitely. Definitely.
So drop Fervent's link. If you're not subbed, go get subbed.
I followed him on Spotify.
Yeah,
Oh,
we got
Nice.
a
Album
vote
on
for it.
there.
We still have the top song to vote for. What is Down to Yannetti and F You Hank? Aren't those the final
I think
two?
so.
All right, so we're eventually gonna get toy stuff up on there.
Awesome.
Eventually.
You gotta look up. Look.
Then we're gonna
She's like,
eventually
yeah.
get toy up here.
Oh yeah, it's gonna happen soon.
If Danny's
going
gonna
to
have all
happen
these
soon.
all male streams, I think Toy should come up with me and Mary B and MJ.
Oh, nice. Y'all can do
We'll
that
have a
on Mary B
girl-
and Toys channel.
Look how quick he was to say that.
Mhm.
He's like, not on my channel.
Get your own channel. Everybody got their own channel now.
That's
All
what people were saying in TV's chat this morning when he was playing Jawasha's stream. They're like, she even has a channel? He's like, everybody has a channel now.
Yeah, she's got like 250 people in her little channel right now.
I'm sure
So-
they're all fans.
Well, whatever they are, as long as she's not talking about everybody else and she's got people in there, that's pretty good.
I don't know. I've seen people in the chat messaging you about what she said and messaging Mary B. Have you seen what Joe Walsh said? So I'm sure.
Right now, tonight.
Yeah.
I
You're talking about
literally don't
tonight?
care. She's crazy.
Yeah, send me a timestamp. I don't care, but I'll fucking watch it. You know what I mean? Because
I
this
don't
is
know
kind
if
of the
they-
shit we
it-
do. It's the shit
Oh,
we
here
do.
we go.
Coming in to protect Dean.
Yeah, no one can fuck with Dean besides me.
The little brills.
Little fucking
This
Where
shit's
in the
fun.
world is Dean? We need him in here tonight. This is too funny.
He's probably asleep in his hotel room.
No, he's in Discord because when I got kicked off the panel, I was responding to people's stuff in Discord and forgot it would kick me off if I did that.
Well, he didn't have anywhere to set up his equipment in the new hotel room.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Well, set it up on the floor, bro.
Here you
They
go.
don't have fucking plugs? Come on.
Yeah. We don't believe that shit.
You mentioned that you beat Mr. Out.
Perfect. Here we go.
I did. And so, with regard to the home, when you get there, what did you do when you got there?
Well, I was kind of being a smart ass, and I dropped the plow and I did a little sweep of the driveway, and then I got out of the
There was no
driveway because I
snow.
didn't want to get blocked in, and I parked.
Brian Higgins was the first person to actually physically get to the house. He got there before you, correct?
Deep sleeper.
Describe his Jeep.
He had a Jeep Wrangler. I believe it's white. I think it's white.
Any appendage on it?
A plow.
A snow plow on the front.
Yes.
That can hydraulically go up and down.
I didn't see it that closely. I'm assuming it can, but I don't know that for sure.
After Mr. Higgins moved out of your way, out of the driveway, where did he put that Jeep?
I don't know. I don't know where he parked.
And so, Mr. Higgins, did he come in around the same time as you, or did he come after, before?
Yeah, he came in the same time. I mean, I think he might have pulled up to our house before us. But we got out of the car and went right into the house. So I assume he just came in, basically around the same time.
Do you have any idea sort of what Mr. Higgins was driving that night when he came to your house?
I believe it was a Jeep.
Do you have any idea where, in reference to your house, where Mr. Higgins parked?
I'm not sure. I thought it was out on the curb facing up Fairview, maybe by our mailbox, but it could have been in the driveway. I'm not 100% sure.
There ain't no damn way it was in the driveway, lady. Nobody else fucking saw it but y'all.
Well, Brian said he doesn't know where he parked.
He doesn't even know.
You got her not sure. She's like, someone told me to say mailbox, but I may be wrong because I'm conflating it with John got dropped in the driveway. I'm not really sure. It's one of those two.
Because that's not what actually happened. That's just what I was told to say that happened. So I'm not that good at remembering it.
Well, how many times have we watched all this testimony before we were popular?
We're 0 for 2 on the Jeep's location, except for Higgins saying where he parked.
Per event, we have tried and tried to figure this fucking series of events from the Jeep being there or not being there.
Very mysterious.
I think the only way we're going to find out is on cab. That's it. It's the only way we're going to find out. Whenever they raise the 888.
Thank God they raised that 888.
Is that scheduled yet? Because y'all were talking about it last night. I thought
I'm
y'all
scared to go over there and look right
Who
now.
the fuck knows?
I'm scared to look because it was like a teaser and they didn't raise the 888 and she was coming on as like a guest appearance to talk about her upcoming appearance.
To talk about
Yeah, it's like
in the future some other
So
time.
trying to promote herself to get to the 888 for a future psychic.
yeah, but you're a psychic. You already know whether or not they're going to raise the 888.
Right. Can't you just go ahead and commit to doing it and know that it's going to come on the back end with your
Right.
psychic?
You already know how many people are
She's
coming.
abroad.
Yeah, so you know how many people are coming. You know everything. Well, I mean, what's the deal? What's the deal? We want to talk to John, and we want it now. Damn it.
I mean, there have
Oh, we're
been
not
several
donating
people
money.
already talked to him, honestly, that
Who?
have done shows. I mean,
Yeah, there's people that have reality shows. They should have been able to get a hold of him, right?
I mean, Dream Feed Media even spoke to someone and she was telling her stuff like way back when. I mean, this is not something brand new. This has been attempted before on streams. Yeah, I remember Dream Feed Media put out about 2 or 3 episodes of.
We should
Speaking
compare all
with
the stories and see if they're consistent.
Yeah.
Yes, we should.
Not something you were particularly paying attention to.
No.
And who, if anyone else from the waterfall, arrived at your home around the same time as yourself, your mother, and brother?
I believe that Brian Higgins was the next to arrive. I think he very shortly after came inside, after myself, my mom and dad.
And so when Mr. Higgins comes into the house at 34 Fairview, are you already in the house?
I was already inside, yes.
And so do you have any idea what Mr. Higgins was driving that evening or where he parked it?
I do not.
He arrived at 34 Fairview Road, your parents' home, on January 29th of 2022, after you got there, correct?
Again, yes, because me and my parents were the first ones inside from what I remember.
Did you see what Brian Higgins drove to get there?
I did not.
You did not see where he parked his vehicle?
I did not.
Who were the first people to arrive back at your home from the waterfall?
The first people to arrive were my mom, my dad, my sister Caitlin, and my dad's friend Brian Higgins.
And you would agree with me that Brian Higgins and Brian Albert arrived at about the same time?
Yes.
Did you have any understanding as to whether there was a Jeep vehicle on the road at that 12 to 1 time period?
I had seen testimony somewhere to that effect, but the majority of the testimony was there were no other vehicles.
But you did see testimony that there was also a Jeep type vehicle on the front, out the front of 34 Fairview between 12 and 1. Is that what you're recalling?
So I'm going to let that answer stand what he's just testified to. Just go ahead and.
Okay.
So I just looked it up, okay? And it was supposed to be last night. And then I forgot about it. But then when I remembered, I was like, well, we'll just watch it tonight. Now I remembered I went to get it rescheduled for the 12th. And that's just coming on to discuss it. No, we don't want to discuss
not even the
No one
actual
cares. Yeah,
interaction.
we don't fucking care about that. Just
We want
fucking
to
do
get this
it.
baby up to 88. You know what I'm saying?
And somebody in the chat was like, why did she have to cancel last minute if she's a psychic?
Well, I mean, there it is.
That's
There it
funny, guys. A psychic should never have to do anything last minute, right?
Her name's
It
Clapper.
wasn't last minute.
Clapper.
Maybe it wasn't last minute. Oh, God. I'm ready for this, though. The anticipation is killing me.
You're just ready to exploit it.
Totally.
I think it's going to be real, Lolene. I think we're going to get some damn answers. But if we don't, we'll end up with the same amount of answers that we got from all the fucking experts and all the policemen and all the lawyers and everybody else. We will not know what happened in that from the Jeep to the discovery.
If the Jeep was there.
If is like the whole next thing after the Jeep. Everything's an if after the Jeep.
We know it went to Canton PD. We saw it there. But was it at 34 Fairview?
Yep. And why didn't all the people say they saw it? Because there's about 9 of them looking out the window at one point.
And why did it take so long to leave Fairview and get to Canton PD that was a mile away?
And what really happened to Chloe?
Hey, now, speaking of, did y'all see Lupo Lawyers today?
Fuck that guy.
Well,
I want to ask a question about.
Fight My Bit says they did channel him on the 29th. It's a 2-part thing.
Anyway, he played Dr. Crosby's podcast where he talks about his testimony in the case, what it would have been, and he read his report, and he also showed the pictures of Chloe's mouth after the vet sedated her and all that kind of stuff. So that all came out in the FOIA dump too.
You mean the super old dog with perfect teeth?
She did not have perfect teeth. He talked about some of the things that were wrong in her mouth. Like she had been chewing rocks or a fence. That's what he said.
I had a dog that chewed rocks. His teeth were like very flat.
We've never been able to figure that out either. Why are you out plowing when there's not enough shit to plow?
There was no snow yet.
Emily C has a video walking around her house like
that was
a mile from where it's at. And that, like, when the accident happened or when he's supposed to be plowing, there's not even enough snow to plow.
No, it was the next morning when
her video
Proctor
was from
called.
6 a.m.
Right.
He went there at midnight.
Right.
There was no snow there at all.
Yeah, Emily C has a video on her, what was it, Instagram or something?
Mm-hmm.
And it was the same time as all of this would have been happening. She was walking around.
It's the time that Proctor was called to come to the scene is when she did that video.
I thought it was at 12 something.
No, that was 6 hours after. That's how much snow was falling.
At 6
hours.
a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there was hardly any snow. It was like
I think it had
Louisiana
just started.
snow.
It hadn't been. It wasn't sticking yet. It definitely wasn't sticking to pavement yet.
But he had to create the snowbank that
Wasn't a lot.
to that blocked his view of John's body. Because when he was leaving, he said that, John's body was behind the snowbank. So he had to create a snowbank somehow.
Oh, their story was terrible.
All right, here we go.
Mr. Higgins.
Time hallucination.
On Friday, that you saw his vehicle when you got to the scene, correct?
Yes.
And you said that it was pulled up a little bit in front of the mailbox, correct?
Yes.
Can you have Exhibit 66 with the court's permission, please?
Okay.
This is a digital model of the location. Do you recognize this?
Yes.
There could be a relative scale model of 34 Fairview.
Yes.
This would be the front door, correct?
Yes.
And where's the mailbox? If you can point to it with a laser pointer. Okay, so you're pointing to an area just.
Oh, nice. What's up, Fervent?
Hey, Fervent.
What you up to, buddy?
Just watching some more of your genius work.
This is not Fervent's video, Mary B. Holy shit.
I thought you said it was.
You said it was.
Just fucking with you, it is.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
Oh, God.
Hilarious.
Oh, Mary B's still at the game. Still at the game.
In front of a car that's in the driveway, correct?
Yes.
And then the driveway is to the right?
Yes.
And then along this line is the front lawn area and property line of 34 Fairview, correct?
Yes.
You indicated that that Jeep was just a little bit in front of the mailbox, meaning about there, correct?
Yes.
And the rear end of that Jeep would be abutting up against the driveway.
Yes.
or at least the line of the driveway, correct?
Yes.
That's quite a bit of detail about where that Jeep was. Would you agree?
No, because I drove down the street and I took a left into the driveway and there was a Jeep there.
What I'm asking is, you didn't just say, your memory was not just somewhere in front of the house. It's literally right in front of the mailbox, the front end of it, adjoining the line of the driveway, correct?
Yes.
That detail obviously stuck out in your mind.
It did, because I was wondering whose Jeep it was.
Did you discuss that detail with your husband at any point?
Not sure.
You're not sure? You might have.
I'm not sure if I said, whose Jeep is that?
No, I don't mean then. I mean between then and now. Have you and Mr. McCabe ever discussed where that Jeep was, or your memories of where that Jeep was?
Possibly.
You're aware that he put the Jeep in the exact same place that you did.
Objection.
Are you aware of that? I am. Oh, wait, no. Excuse me. Repeat the question.
You're aware that he puts the Jeep in the exact same spot you just put the Jeep, right in front of that mailbox.
But you say that there was a Jeep in the street at that time, correct?
There was a Jeep parked in front of the end of the driveway in front of the mailbox.
And that Jeep belonged to Brian Higgins?
I found out it belonged to Brian Higgins. I didn't know it was his Jeep when I arrived.
And it had a plow on the front of it?
Yes, it did.
It was parked adjacent to the Alberts property on Fairview, facing up the hill toward Chapman Street, correct?
Yes.
And at the time that you arrived, that was the only vehicle that was parked on Fairview Street adjacent to the Albert property, correct?
Yes.
And your testimony is that that Jeep remained parked in front of the Albert house, just to the left of the driveway as you face the house, until Brian Higgins finally left and drove it away at the end of the night, correct?
That's my recollection, was his Jeep was out in front of the mailbox. The Jeep was right there. From the edge of the driveway, right there. I believe it was a two-door Jeep.
Okay, it looks like a part of the Jeep would have been blocking the driveway?
No, where the mailbox is, the Jeep was right there. It was not blocking the driveway.
The mailbox that's spotlighted there, would that have been where the back of the Jeep was?
Yeah, the back would have been right in the vicinity of the edge of the driveway in the mailbox.
I see. So it wasn't blocking the driveway at all when you saw it?
No.
And it was facing to the left as we look at Exhibit 66, correct?
Facing, heading to the left of the house, correct.
We can have the lights.
So we have three people saying it's there.
Brian,
We have three people saying it's there and one who said it could have been there or in the driveway. But it's obvious that two of these people have discussed their testimony.
What a Rambo.
They have
That's what they made. That's what they made fun of me on JFK for saying. Remember James Jackson? He's like, "What a Rambo."
I just remember the deer in the freezer.
Oh
like,
God.
I don't know how good
Yeah,
deer
and
is if y'all are
hacksaw.
mocking that.
Yeah.
Hacksaw.
Oh, Hacksaw. He's in here somewhere. Joker's crazy. All right, I'm waiting on the email to be forwarded to me. So next witness.
Hey, next witness. Great video.
We just finished your video.
No, we didn't. That was not hers.
You're not going to trick me. I wasn't at a ball game.
That was not. No, we did not watch anything that anybody could strike me for. Okay. We probably talked a lot. So good luck striking me on it. Thank you.
You want to move it at any point, correct?
I never saw Brian Higgins go outside to move his Jeep.
I know he knows where the Jeep was. I'm not aware of what he said in here.
Does he know where the Jeep was because you told him what to say about the Jeep?
Absolutely not. It's because we drove together in the car and I asked. I possibly could have asked.
One at a time, please.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to step on your word.
That's okay. You can continue.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
I don't think we got your answer, though.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Madam Court Reporter was asking for your answer.
Yeah, she's okay.
Can you repeat your answer?
To the question of, did he know where the Jeep was? I did not need to tell him where the Jeep is. He knew because we were in the car together.
But you two discussed it.
When are you asking?
At any time between January 29th and today.
I'm sure we have, yes.
You were also interviewed by Trooper Proctor on January 29th, 2022, correct?
Yes.
And you were asked a series of open-ended questions. What did you see and where did you see it, correct?
Yes.
Have we put any words in your mouth?
No.
We told you what to say at that time.
No.
And you told Trooper Proctor that when you arrived at the scene, after you got there, you, quote, first observed the vehicle, meaning Miss Reed's SUV, parked on the street by the driveway facing the direction of Chapman, correct?
Do you have something I can look at to refresh my memory?
Sure. Do you not have a memory of exactly what you told Trooper Proctor?
Celebrity sighting. What up, next witness?
Hey.
What you up to?
How's everybody doing?
Chilling.
Never better.
Chilling. Are you
I'm not
coming up
gonna
here?
lie.
Are you trying to copyright strike me in person?
Yes, exactly.
God,
if it
this
wasn't
is
for you, I probably
horrible.
wouldn't get as many views as I do.
This is horrible.
I thought I hit enter studio like, I don't know, about 20 minutes ago, right at the very end of my video, and I was like, oh, he must not see me or something, and then I realized it was all me. I didn't hit the,
Yeah.
you know, I was just sitting there staring at myself.
No, I
going,
left
"Is
you
this okay?"
backstage for.
Confusing.
I left you backstage for 20 minutes. I thought you were gonna pull a.
Danny. He doesn't do
You
that
were gonna pull a
anymore.
Judge Guild Day on me. Come up here and chastise me, and then just be gone and leave. I was like,
Oh,
can't do that.
he
So
is
what you up to?
incredible.
What you up to on Friday?
Well, I just got off work. So
Dang.
I was listening while I was driving home from work.
What time is it there? It's like 7.
8:15.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So what
not
you gonna
bad.
do on a
It's-
Friday night?
Oh, this is it. I'm
Oh God,
eat
that's
some
horrible
dinner
too.
and
That's horrible.
probably try to figure out what's the next video. I mean, always working on the next. I have like several started, but I wasn't sure. I knew that there was a bunch of filings today, and I wasn't sure if anything was going to pop off that I needed to kind of wait for this
Yeah.
weekend. But I don't know. Everybody's really mad about Judge Gilday's ruling. So, but I don't know who's all talked about it either. So
Apparently,
Well, I'm sure that will be going on for a while.
Was
Like all
it
weekend.
Judge, what is it, Judge Belazos has filed some stuff that ticked everybody off too, is what we're learning in the chat that Melanie covered today.
what did he for what?
That they're not going to
which
allow
case is that?
with TB's criminal witness intimidation charges. Like he's not going to allow restreaming of the hearing on the 20th, and each side only has 30 minutes to argue the motion.
For the is this for the dismissal?
Yes.
The mega motion, 30 minutes.
Yeah, and we can't watch it.
Supposedly,
I can
watch it.
Yeah,
You
you
can't
can go
restream it either.
Okay, wait. So, can we see it live and that's it? Is that what you're saying?
I haven't listened to it or seen the documents. I was learning all this in the chat earlier.
Wow. Oh man. See, I
Is
don't
that-
know. I feel like heads are gonna start. I mean, they've got to start rolling, right? With everybody
well, I
that
mean,
knows
yeah.
about it.
I can just see Cosgrove being like, yes, I only got to go 30 minutes, and Betterow being like, how am I going to get all this in 30 minutes?
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cosgrove will get like 2 sentences out in fucking 30
Well,
minutes.
his argument's going to be the same as it was initially, that they've already had the motion to dismiss, and it was denied.
Right.
But we
So
all
this
know
is-
that
Right. So I don't think anybody's really going into that hearing expecting there to be a dismissal anyway. Right? I mean the chances
yeah.
of it ever happening are
Never.
super rare.
I think
There's
the
a 99.9% chance it's not gonna happen.
Not going to happen.
the
right.
chances really went down after what I'm hearing in the chat today. What little hope I had is being like crushed under
Is
somebody's
gone.
shoes after this.
Yeah. And twisted on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't yeah, no, I didn't know about that. I caught some of Melanie's stuff. I caught some of it. I was at work, so I was listening when I could. So I read or listened to all of Judge Gilday's stuff with the bullshit with Alan filing you misunderstood us and him saying I didn't misunderstood you misquoted me and all that back and forth bullshit. That made me mad. So sometimes it's hard for me to get pissed off at work via YouTube versus just letting work piss me off normally.
Right.
So
Extra pissed off.
The chat are still confused, guys. The new attorney
Oh, sorry.
file,
There's so much going on.
The new attorney Pyle is arguing the anti-slap, the motion that finally hit the docket today for Turtle Boy. That's not the July 20th. The July 20th is the witness intimidation motion to dismiss, which is Cosgrove against Betterow and Bradle.
Right.
Get your lawyers straight, people. Come on.
It's hard. Lawyers, judges,
Yeah.
cases.
So many.
Oh,
So many.
it's so many.
Right. And the motion to dismiss is not this judge. This judge is doing the anti-slap motion.
Which still confuses. I still get yeah, it's all just a mess. It's all a mess. It's hard. I hate that they're all going on at the exact same time with filings every day at the exact same time, and then I can lawyers get messed up sometimes. I can't so imagine our brains trying to keep it. It's I feel like I need I don't know, some papers and yes, a flow chart. Perfect. See,
which
anytime
case,
they say this judge, it means yes. This is the judge. Here's the strings. If they mention any of these names, and if they mention this name, it could be this one or this one or this one. Oh,
yeah.
I need all of it. I'm gonna make Where's Emily C? Is she here? Because I need her to make that for us.
She'll make it all pretty and colorful.
How great was that chart she made last night?
I love that.
Squirrel School.
And it's so pretty to look at.
She went back to the beginning of when basically what was gained for probable cause to make the arrest. And it was so
the initial arrest on Karen?
Yes.
Okay.
And she made this great timeline of who was talking to who, what interviews were being done when, what evidence had been collected when the arrest happened, and then what proceeded after. And it was just wow, this is so clear. This is great.
Yeah, she's so
really
good at that stuff. I need to. I'll go back. And this is her live stream. Did she stream it?
Yeah, her Squirrel School last night. I think she said she posted the chart on X, or she said she was going to make a note to do it so people could see it.
I'll go back and look for that. Because, that would be helpful. Sheesh. She's so good at all that stuff.
Yeah, she is. She was on late, too.
Yeah, because she was so excited about all the work she put into it. She was pumped up.
She should be. Yeah, absolutely, she should be.
Why are you running away, Danny?
It looks like Danny's scared of you in this picture.
I know.
Yeah, because Mary B's pissed off.
And you notice he didn't even.
Mary B's
he didn't
pissed
even
off.
drop the mic.
Nope, can't drop the mic.
I know that Southern boy's not scared of lightning bugs.
Just wondering how long the cable is. How long is that cable?
Must be a long one.
That's gonna hurt when I get to the end of that cable,
I'll be like, I gotcha.
80s cartoon style, this is never gonna end. It's always gonna be something to talk about. Always gonna be videos to make.
Yeah. Can't always do videos on the motions though. I'm thinking I was gonna do I've started Colin Alberts and Brian Higgins. Those have started. Now, just because I started them doesn't mean they're anywhere close to being done. That just means I've gotten at least, 5 or 10 minutes worth of video so far.
That's
so
awesome.
it's kind of like
beginnings.
trying to anticipate the next big bombshell. Is it going to be something related to Colin, or is it going to be something related to Higgins? Because whoever's going to give us the juice, say in a week, that's the video I want to make. So the time, I couldn't have planned the Proctor video timing perfect, because my video on his dodging is the first video of dodging the deposition happened right before all the other shit. So I was like, oh my God, that was so perfect.
Yeah.
So that's but because they take me so long to make these videos, I have to guess which one's going to be the next big, thing. But then, what I also thought of? I was going to do, because I thought we might have a dull break or a dull moment. So silly of me to even think like that. But I was thinking of, because we've been watching Jolene Lunzer, I was thinking of hopping in on a couple of Big Brother videos, recaps. It's Thursday night is the I don't know if you know anything about Big Brother, but the elimination night is Thursday nights. So usually like Thursday night is live. Some people live stream like their reaction. And on Fridays, a lot of people drop their videos on their reactions to like who got cut. I know nothing about Big Brother now. I know nothing.
Well,
Zero.
that
I've
would
never
be
seen
that would
an
be a whole
episode.
new base for
Me
you.
either.
But that's what I was thinking. I was like, if
Yeah.
I can just get the idea of like, I mean, I can piece together who a person is and what they're saying about that person, you know?
Right.
So like I could totally do it.
Yeah, you can do it.
That would
For
be
sure.
awesome.
So I mean, it's just the thought, just to kind of, yeah, just like I did when I did the Mackenzie or Natalie Sharilla interview. I initially did that video because somebody in the chat asked me to do a video of these guys roasting JFK. That was why I initially made that video. I started it with that in mind, that I was just going to pull all the clips of them talking shit about Randy and his interview tactics. That's how the video started. And then I filled it in with all the other stuff. I was like, I just made a whole ass video on it, and it got a whole lot of different people who've never watched my videos before because that's a different genre. So I was like,
Yeah,
maybe I'll
exactly.
tap into some reality TV stuff. I don't know. We'll see.
Then we ended up not liking the people who were bad mouthing Randy after we found out she didn't like TV. So it's like,
Right, exactly. Then after it's just like, yeah,
that
it's,
bitch.
it's like when I put new people in my videos, like not new to like YouTube, but like new to us, like our community. It's always just you never know how it's gonna work out.
But it's very smart of
I don't
you to
know these
open
people.
open up to different people though and bring in different crowds. I mean, that is smart.
Yeah.
of you.
Exactly.
But I loved like Jolene was like a great find because I brought her into during the RO hearing because I found because she popped up in my algorithm. That was an incredible find. Look at how great that find was. Now
That
it's
was
not
the first time I ever heard
my-
of her.
How's it going?
Honestly.
it's the first time a lot of people heard of her, but there were a lot of people, not a lot. I saw like 3 or 4 names that were familiar to me in her previous videos. So
Messiah,
I
but
knew that
Messiah,
some
whatever,
of
is the
us
only
knew
one I
who
know.
she was. But yeah, I mean, that was an incredible. And look at all she's done for us. She helps so we don't have to watch any of the drama. We can just watch her recap the drama. That's better.
Exactly.
Yep. Plus, they're not. Yeah, and they're not in the community, so they don't have to worry about the backlash. You know what I mean?
Right. Exactly. They don't care about it.
Yep.
They don't care
Don't
about it 'cause
care.
you don't know
They're
these
getting
people.
it. They
Who
don't
cares what they
care.
think about you? Right.
Yeah, the
Right.
backlash is lash too. Just give it here. They take what they can get. It's funny though. It's funny, but yeah, we were watching Fervent. I don't know if you've
Yeah,
watched
we'll watch.
this
I
yet.
saw he was in the chat. I did ask. I don't know. Is the Fervent still here? I asked how his record sales are going. I'm curious,
Yeah.
and I don't know if he probably answered me, but I think I stepped away when he answered. But I'm curious because I mean I bop out to it all the time. I send him a message. I say I listen to it like all the time. I have all the lyrics. If not that I didn't before, but. But
I know.
it was a good hit over the holiday weekend, that's for sure. Even my husband likes, he like knows some of the lyrics, and he doesn't even watch this stuff. So
They get caught. Yeah, they get stuck in your head for sure.
yeah, mm-hmm.
I do
Even
it at work,
my
too.
youngest sings it all the time. She sings the McAlbert one. What's the one? Somebody sing the line for me. McAlbert party, like ain't no party like a McAlbert the party. She sings that all. She has no idea what it means, but she sings it. That's great.
That's what
That's
Emily
funny.
C was saying was that all that her son will listen to in the car is Bluey. So every now and then
Yeah.
she'll try something else, and she did the one with Deaver, the one that has like the oldies kind of theme to it. Not the Brady
And he
List
likes
one,
that?
but yeah. So he let her play that one all the way through without saying something. So she's
Nice.
like, yeah.
Hey, baby steps.
But they'll all stop dead in their tracks for Miss Rachel though. It's crazy.
What is wrong with us? Hey, I'm gonna pop off. I gotta go live like in a half an hour or so.
Cool.
Oh, what are we talking about tonight?
On me? On mine?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's Chick Flick Friday, so we're talking about silver linings / playbook.
Playbook. Nice.
Mm.
Nice. Maybe I'll pop in there
Probably,
after
maybe a little. I
I'm
don't
done.
know. I
That
don't
was
know.
Danny's cue for a redirect right there.
There you go.
Yep. There we go. Chick Flick Fridays, Danny. Let's do it.
We're gonna
See
do
you
it.
later, guys.
Bye.
Bye, movie.
All right. I'm glad she's gone. She was a lot of energy tonight.
Full of vim and vigor.
Yeah, she came in still cussing out the refs from the game.
She's like, I didn't get it all out while I was there.
Yeah. Tried to calm her down. Didn't work. I hope the Chick Flick Friday is Fight Club.
It's not. It's Silver Linings Playbook.
Well, you wouldn't
Were
tell
you
me
not
anyways
listening?
because you can't talk about Fight Club.
What happens? Yeah, what happens at Chick Flick Friday stays in Chick Flick Friday.
Yeah. It's gonna be a tough one for sure. I don't know where my wife is. I'm sure she's listening, but she may be buried in this music. She's buried in these two songs right now. It's crazy.
Hi,
The
just a question
songs are
before
really
before you
good.
continue on with Fervent. How long does it take her, like average? Because I know it's different for every song, but like, how long do you think it takes her to make a song?
I don't know. It could be.
Like days, weeks?
Oh yeah, it's between days and weeks. It's
I
crazy.
said days or weeks.
It's between there. It's between there. It could be either or, depending on how AI responds when you're trying to do something. You know, I think sometimes she has to just put them aside and let the AI chill out on them and then start over.
Yeah. No, I get that. I get that when I something simple when I'm asking AI for something simple, like you know, I don't know, what grocery store should I go to today? Well, tell me about this, this, and this, and then it re-answers the question like 5 different ways. Which answer is better? And I'm like, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Let me Google it.
The next one's gonna be good though. It's gonna be
They're all good. They're all good.
They are all good.
Yeah, the AI will get that thing stuck in your head.
I
Like,
get
shit.
so excited at the end of every one of TV streams now when her other TV song comes on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's got the intro and the outro.
How
How cool
awesome
is
is
that?
that? I mean, a year ago,
That's
would you
so
have ever
awesome.
imagined that your wife's music would be the intro and outro for Turtle Boy?
No, but it's
Or
the
the
truth.
intro and outro to Next Witness, because I also have her
Yes,
video.
you
It's
do.
an intro and outro.
So does Mary B. So do I.
Everybody pretty much still does except Jess.
She's
She can't do it
working.
because it brings too many bad memories back.
Probably not supposed to say anything, but I haven't been told not to. So she'll probably have one for Sparkly soon. So I think they've been working on it.
Hopefully it wasn't a surprise to Sparkly.
No, it wasn't. That's the only reason I told you.
Okay. Okay.
No, I don't think it's a big mystery or a big secret, but they've been working on it. So you know, that'll be good. Yeah. And then I think there's more. Like the other Mary B uses one. Somebody else.
We can't forget the original Nurse Kim too. And then you've
Yeah.
got the Cupcake Yacht Club.
Yep.
I mean, she's done a lot. It's awesome.
It's a lot. Yep. Make sure you go get a membership. Her channel's monetized now.
And to think you started with Hen, Danny.
Mm-hmm. I did. We came a long ways. Long ways.
All of us just growing. Look at us all growing.
But it's about from just before this testimony too.
Yeah.
So this is a good reminder.
Well, I know what I.
Yes, sir. You need your memory refreshed?
I would like to see what the report says, please.
Permission? Yes. Thank you. Did you have that? Does that refresh your recollection?
Yes, I know. I told.
I'm asking you. I'm so sorry to do this. I don't mean to be rude. I'm just asking you. Does that or does that not refresh your recollection?
Regarding
What you said to Trooper Proctor on the 29th.
Well, I know what I said to Proctor Trooper on the 29th.
I have to do it this way, it's court rules. Does that help you with your recollection of what you told Trooper Proctor?
I didn't tell I told Trooper Proctor the car was outside when I looked at the front door, it was straight outside.
You screwed up so much here.
Somebody's nervous.
She is so off her game. Like that's 3 times now that Fervent's highlighted how
Somebody's nervous.
frazzled she
You know
was.
why? She was off her game because they told her you can't be a snooty bitch this year. This year you've got to be, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry, Mr. Jackson.
Let the beta blocker kick in, Jen, and just relax.
Yep. You need to take it about an hour and a half before you go in. Okay. And then you need to take
her Apple Watch is on. She's watching that heart rate. She's like, okay, I can't let it get above 66, 65. Okay, calm down, Jen. Calm down.
Deep breaths.
Here we go.
Get the answer I'm looking for. The court is going to require me to ask this question again. Does that refresh your recollection, yes or no, as to what you told Trooper Proctor? Yes.
I did not say this to Trooper Proctor, no.
It doesn't help you.
No.
Okay. May I approach? Yes. Thank you. So you did speak to Trooper Proctor on the 29th, correct?
Correct.
And Trooper Proctor asked you some very specific questions about where things were, correct?
Correct.
Focused on Miss Reed's SUV, didn't it? Asked you questions about where Miss Reed's SUV
If you
was.
can show me in the report.
Just read it.
So just off of what I just read, is that what you're going off of? Yes?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. So my memory is exactly where the car was.
Hold on. So it's very important that both of you, one person at a time, speaks. Okay. Madam Court Reporter has to do what you're both saying. And
Yeah, do you think that lady can talk into that fucking thing for 2 people? She's talking to somebody in 1954 for crying out loud.
Does anyone else want to know what that sounds like? I want to hear what that sounds like. Because she ain't using, it's like shorthand for speech or something. I don't know. There's no way she talks that fast. I'm curious. I want to know what it sounds like.
Yeah, I want to hear it.
Hey,
Yep.
MJ.
Yeah, I was waiting for damn Mary B to get off here so I could come on. God.
What up, MJ?
What's up?
Shots fired. What you up to on Friday night, MJ?
Just getting shit ready to go on vacation on Monday.
Oh, nice. Must be nice to be rich. Where are you going?
Yeah, I wish I was rich. We're just going up to New Hampshire for a week.
Just going up to New Hampshire for a week.
Yeah, everything's cheap in New Hampshire.
Just for a whole week off. Yeah.
I'm like actually dreading the whole week off because I don't think I'm gonna get it all paid. So I'm like,
Oh, that sucks. Hey, MJ.
What?
I said pay MJ.
Oh yeah, pay me.
Exactly. All right, let's listen to some of this video. Let's do it.
Not do it simultaneously. So the best way to do that is, Ms. McCabe, just let counsel ask the question and then you answer. And if it takes a lot more time than we expect it to take, it does. Okay, so just go ahead, Mr. Jackson.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'll slow it down. Did you talk to Trooper Proctor about where the SUV was?
Yes.
Thank you. And he asked you questions about where it was situated outside, correct?
Yes.
And you told him that you first observed it parked on the street by the driveway facing the direction of Chapman, correct?
I told him that when I looked out the front door, the car was straight ahead. And yes, it was facing up Chapman.
But you left out a little part by the driveway, correct?
That could have been his interpretation or an error on his part.
I see. So Trooper Proctor is wrong about what you said.
Objection. No, I'll let him have it. Do you think he's wrong about what you said?
I 100% said it was straight out the front door.
Okay, next question, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. And during the course of that conversation, you never once, Ms. McCabe, not once, mentioned a several-ton Jeep with a snowplow attached to it, did you?
I thought y'all told me that Nurse Kim wasn't going to be able to have Betero on anymore.
Who said that?
I said I didn't know what's going on with the Nurse Kim stuff.
Well,
I think he just was busy. He's been really busy with stuff.
I
He
mean,
went on vacation.
yeah. But we were talking about it after we watched her like hostage video or whatever.
I remember the stream. I didn't know what was going on with her Betero or anything that she had said about him.
Yeah.
She didn't say anything about Bettero. She didn't really
Well-
say anything bad about Turboy. I mean, I don't know why.
No, I think it was
they would
people in
have
the chat. It was people in the chat. Like
No,
Bettero
that's a
couldn't go back
special
home with her
statement.
anymore because she was talking shit about Turtle Boy and he's her lawyer. I mean, he's Turtle Boy's lawyer.
I don't think she was
And I
talking
was like,
shit
"Damn."
about him.
I don't think she
I know.
was.
We
talking
didn't
shit about
find
him
any
either.
of that as evidence. No, we looked at all of it.
Yeah.
But he's on there Sunday morning again. That's good. Good for her.
Yay.
Yeah, I just assumed he was probably busy vacation. I mean, it's summertime, you know.
Yeah,
People
for
got to
sure.
get away.
Hell yeah.
I'm not sure if I did or not.
Let's take another look at the report. Would that refresh your recollection to see the report?
Objection.
Do you think that will help you?
How can he object to
Objections,
that
speculation.
recollection?
I don't know. I always catch her in the best freeze frames.
I've never heard a lawyer object to, would it reflect your recollection to look at the report?
Did she sustain that objection?
We paused it right then.
Well, let's see.
I'll take a look at it.
Okay.
May I?
Yes.
You've had an opportunity to review.
I have, yeah.
May I approach on?
Yes.
That looks like a report from Trooper Proctor of your interview, correct?
Correct.
That interview was taken on January 29th, correct?
Correct.
That interview was taken just a few hours, not days or weeks, hours after the events in question, correct?
Correct.
And you were asked what you saw, what you observed in front of 34 Fairview on that morning, correct? I'm sorry, the night before, correct?
He asked specific questions about Miss Reed's vehicle.
Okay. And when you said where you remember Miss Reed's vehicle being, you placed it in the exact spot where you're now saying there was a Jeep with a snowplow on it, correct?
Incorrect. I never placed Miss Reed's car in the spot where Mr. Higgins' vehicle was.
So as Trooper Proctor was taking notes, you were saying he just got it wrong.
You'd have to ask Trooper Proctor.
I will. And you never mentioned,
Look
according
at
to
you,
that
look
report.
at the jury just do.
Narc.
Yeah,
I will.
you gotta do that whole slow motion, like view of
I
how it looks over at the jury.
Let's see. Hope we caught it just right.
Trooper Proctor.
I will.
I will.
And you never mentioned,
With the hair.
according to that report, not one word about Jeep, right?
I may never have been asked about a Jeep.
So if you weren't asked about a Jeep, you also weren't asked about a Nissan Altima. You mentioned that?
No.
Right. Because what he asked you was, what did you observe in front of the house? Now, that's what he asked you, wasn't it?
No.
And you said, I observed her car by the mailbox.
No.
And you never mentioned the Jeep, did you?
You are not portraying what the conversation was.
Did you or did you not mention the Jeep sitting on that, right by that driveway, Trooper Proctor? Yes or no?
It's not in the report. I don't recall if he asked me about a Jeep.
When you first pulled up, did you notice any vehicles in front of Brian Albert's house?
Yes, I did.
What vehicles?
It's like two different people.
Does
Completely.
Completely different.
You know, new
body
teeth,
language.
new hair, new Jen.
New mental state.
New medication.
Yeah.
New brain. Very sure got a lobotomy.
Same color shirt, though.
Yeah. The colors are a big deal to the people that are setting
And the
up
cross
witnesses and stuff.
necklace.
Yeah.
Oh my God, always.
Let me give you the cross necklace. It's your day to testify.
Yeah. Can you send me that necklace back in the mail, please? I've got another trial coming up.
And she's like, can I get the biggest cross you can find, please?
Yeah. I need a gold chain for
And
Jesus.
shiny.
Did you notice vehicle or vehicles?
I need a Jesus chain with the whole crucifix on it. Nice.
Just one.
What was that vehicle?
It was a Jeep.
Can you describe the Jeep for us?
She shook her head no and said just one.
Mm-mm.
And remember, Jen is the keeper of, like, she knows the timeline better than anyone. So whatever she says is what was supposed to be said by the others.
Except that Karen's vehicle pulled away without making a 3-point turn at 12:45.
They could have come up with that timeline where they were literally doing surveillance on Aiden Carney before all this happened.
Mhm.
In their little notebooks, their little turtle boy notebooks.
I wish those
Really
were
can't
in
aud-
evidence.
Where's my little turtle boy notebooks at?
My handy dandy notebook.
Yeah, probably in a fire near you.
I can say is that when I pulled down, the Jeep was on the parked on the street in front of the
What up,
mailbox, and I
Jody?
turned into the driveway.
Okay. Did the Jeep have any special features on it that you remember that you
No.
described?
Not that I can recall.
Big giant snowplow in the front?
Again, it was dark. I didn't really pay much detail to it beyond. I just asked whose Jeep is that.
And did you learn whose Jeep that was?
I did, yes.
Whose Jeep was it?
It was Brian Higgins' Jeep.
And you said that it was parked in front of the mailbox. Is that right?
Yes.
So as you're looking at the house, the mailbox would be closest to the driveway. Is that right?
Yes.
Rather than, for instance, the flagpole on the other side of the lawn.
Correct. So if the flagpole's here, there's the lawn, and then here's the drive. I mean, here's the mailbox, and then the driveway's over here.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
It does to me. Thank you for that. You've previously indicated that the back edge of
Well, if it didn't make sense, you reaching around like that and going, yeah, you know, right here. That really, everybody's like, oh, okay.
Well, that whole display was for the jury.
Curious. Yeah,
Like,
I
it
was
wasn't
curious.
for AJ, it wasn't for the audience. She did it, and so the jury could see what made sense in her mind.
Mm-hmm. Licking them lips a little too hard.
of that vehicle, Brian Higgins' Jeep, was at the side, basically, of the driveway, which is what you've just described. It would be blocking the mailbox, the rear end.
Why are you shaking your head the whole time? It's making me.
So far, he's going with the script. Yes. Yeah. Wait. No.
Quit
shaking your head. It's like the Blair Witch Project.
Associated with the driveway entrance, correct?
Yes.
Have you ever discussed having seen that Jeep in that spot with anybody else in this case?
Is that including previous testimony or?
It is. At any time. Before you testified at the previous hearing, had you discussed having seen that Jeep in that spot with anybody else? For instance, your husband?
He allowed it in trial one.
Is there any other car on that curb line, if you will, other than the Jeep when you pulled in?
Not that I remember.
And Brian Higgins, if it's his Jeep, he's in the house. That Jeep's not moving, correct? So it stayed where it was.
Yes.
At some point, did you observe Miss Reed's vehicle pull up to the driveway? I'm sorry, pull up to the house.
I was told there was a vehicle outside, so I went and looked.
Where was that vehicle? When you looked that first time, where was Miss Reed's SUV?
When I went to the front door and looked out, it was straight ahead.
So that would be parallel, actually in line with the Jeep, correct?
Yes.
Directly in front of the Jeep.
I don't know the distance, but yes, you're correct. It was in front of the Jeep.
So if the Jeep was a normal, it's a full-size Jeep, correct?
I do not. I don't know.
Thank you,
what size it
Jody.
is.
Certainly,
Thank
the
you,
SUV
Jody.
is a full-size SUV.
Yes.
Right. So that would take up much of the room of the curb area in front of 34 Fairview between the Jeep, assuming there's a snow.
Completely off topic. This has been staring at me the whole time.
Oh my God.
I forgot to put it down. It's like,
Why is that so funny? Oh my gosh. Something in his eyes. I don't know.
The real question is it Runkle Row or is it Better Runk? Is it Better Runk?
Yeah, I like better.
Oh my God.
I mean, what's the origin of it? Who is it?
I don't even remember. I don't even remember. It's just been sitting there on half the screen the whole time. Like,
I mean, TV reposted it. There has to be some type of origin story.
yeah, it's just like been glaring at me out of the side. I mean, I'm like, dude, you have got to stop fucking staring at me like that, please.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not really sure of the whole area, but there was the Jeep and then there was the car. I just don't know the distance between them.
You gave a description of the vehicles that were out in front of 34 Fairview in your January 29, 2022.
But I don't know if it's a repost or something. I think it's just in my timeline. Yeah. And why doesn't it have 62 million fucking likes on it? I don't know. But what are you looking at, people, if you're not
Is this
liking
supposed to
them?
be like is that Nurse Kim's hair from the stream?
I don't know.
I'm
I
trying
don't
to
know.
I'm trying to figure out like why they would put a wig on him. I want the story now. Where's the story?
There's no story with it. It's just a picture posted.
Whose weave is that though?
There's got to be something.
I have no idea, but he's been
I
staring
wish I
at
could
me.
get X on my computer. I can't get X on my computer, only on my phone.
Been staring at me the whole fucking time.
Yeah, ominously even.
Yeah, it's like, chill
Nurse
out.
Betterow Sunday service.
Chill out with those fucking beautiful locks, Betterow. It's all up in my grill right here.
You can't
know
have
what
the brains and the looks.
I mean? Yeah, come on, man. You already tried to steal our merch, and now you're just staring at me during my stream, like scolding me with your beautiful locks.
Interview with Trooper Proctor, correct?
He came to my house and asked me questions, correct?
When you gave that interview to Trooper Proctor, you indicated to him that you first observed Miss Reed's vehicle parked on the street by the driveway, correct?
I never said by the driveway, no.
So if that's in a report, Trooper Proctor got that fact wrong, got that detail wrong.
Sustained.
What did you say to Trooper Proctor about where that vehicle was?
Miss Reed's vehicle?
Correct.
I told him it was straight out front the window. The straight out front of the front door. Sorry.
Freudian slip. Sorry.
Do you remember exactly what you said to Trooper Proctor about the location of the SUV in front of the house?
I know what I said, yes.
Okay, what exactly did you say to him?
I said the car was straight out front of the front door. When I was looking out the front door, it was straight ahead.
Is it true that what you actually said, Ms. McCabe, is that you first observed the vehicle parked on the street by the driveway facing in the direction toward Chapman? Okay.
Oh, no, is that what you said?
Those are not my words, no.
Okay, next question.
About 5 minutes after you got to the Albert home that night, you saw a black SUV parked outside the home, correct?
Yes, again, I don't know the exact minutes, but give or take 4 or 5 minutes.
And when you saw that black SUV parked outside the Albert home, Higgins' Jeep was still there, correct?
Yes, to my recollection, the Jeep was still outside in front of the mailbox.
The black SUV was parked in front of Higgins' Jeep with the plow on the front, correct?
That's correct.
How far or close to that Jeep was the black SUV?
I don't recall the exact distance. Again, when I looked outside, I noticed my focus was on the black SUV, which looked outside would have been in front of the front door.
With regard to the distance between the Jeep and the black SUV, was it greater or smaller than the distance between you and me right now?
Oh, it'd be smaller. If I'm the end, if you're the end of the Jeep and I'm the end of the
let's say that I'm
Lexus,
the rear end of the black SUV, and you're the front end of the Jeep.
Yeah, I'd say you'd be a little closer to me.
With the court's permission, may I walk closer to the witness so that he could give an estimate?
Sure.
And you can just stop me, sir.
Yeah, I don't know. Again, when I looked outside, I was focused on.
You're a grown man. Estimate it down. It's not like a wrong.
I want more Matt McCabe stuff. Like even looking at his testimony wasn't worth doing a video on. Not really. Like, not for like heated moments and stuff like that. Not a whole lot of reactions to his testimony because it was trial one. Nobody really knew anything. And he seemed in trial one to play a minor role in everything. But now that we know so much more, his role is so much bigger. And
He could have been the one. He could have been the one walking up and down those stairs with her phone and shit, keeping it active
right
while
like
she was asleep.
We know. Oh, I just wish we knew more. Man, I feel like that was a testimony that, you know.
He is a tech guy, so he would know about that stuff.
All of it. Yeah.
Even TV mentioned today in the Bus Stop Live how much he has in Discovery that we don't have yet or don't know about. That Matt was involved with text messages that kept Brian out of the spotlight originally.
You know, it's something that Mel said today. I don't know if it was today, whenever, one of her many crash outs over all this stuff. When she'd said that, you know, like people feeding Turtle Boy stuff because they know that he won't, you know, that he can't keep his mouth shut or whatever. But it's like, he knows so much that he cannot tell us. So if he says something, he knows he's protected. But you know
Right.
what I mean? Like, I don't feel like anything he says, does he think for a second he could get in trouble for. So he knows everything. He knows it all. And if once all the trials are done, I mean, I hope he can like write a book on it.
Well,
Yeah,
I feel
he
like
knows
it'll all
it.
come out in the trials, but yeah.
He knows some shit, boy. We know that.
Yeah.
But now that we know how much he knows, I will want to know what you know.
Right.
That's it. If that makes any sense.
Yes, it does, because we all want to know too.
Yep.
Yep.
Spill it, Matt.
The SUV. I wasn't focused on the Jeep or the truck. I don't know the exact distance. You could walk 3 more feet or 3 feet that way, but it was out in front of the house. That's all I can tell you.
You've indicated that you took your Jeep, your personal vehicle with the plow on it, over to 34 Fairview, correct?
Yes.
And you were among the first to arrive because you were doing that thing with the sort of playing around by plowing his driveway.
It was a sweep of the driveway.
This case had like the president's effect on Higgy. Like, we saw him at the hearing. He weighed like 85 pounds. He looked 80 years old. Lost all
What
that
stress
weight.
will do to you.
Yep. The stress got
Stress
him.
of, yeah. That or Exempic, but I don't know. So you can use those
I don't
synonymously.
know. I don't know about that.
He looks sick to me.
Yeah, it looks like stress.
Yep.
And
It's
I'm
the
not even saying
president's
sick for
effect,
me.
you know? They go in being the president and they look all nice and young and youthful and smiling. They come out on a cane and look
I
100
mean,
years old.
honestly, we even saw that with Unetti between trial 1 and trial 2 with his hanger.
Yep.
Poor guy.
Before you push play, did I see in the chat earlier that it was full of questions Barbara's birthday? Did I see that, or was I
Oh, are
dreaming
we
that?
at the birthday yet? I don't know what time
was
zone she's in. But yeah, her
Oh.
birthday is supposed to be tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow. Okay.
3 people
Well,
are tomorrow.
happy early birthday. Who else?
Well, the weekend, I think is Michelle Smalls is in here somewhere.
Yellow's yelling at me. Not yet.
Yeah, it's close. Depending on time zones. Yeah, you got Barbara,
Okay.
Smalls, and oh my God, somebody else.
Come on, Janine, what is it?
Right.
Can't remember. Arr.
All right.
All
I was
right,
just
here we
thinking
go.
because I saw her name fly by. 7 minutes to go till birthday time. We can, you know.
Mm-hmm. 7 minutes.
Oh shit, Dakota's tomorrow.
I'm glad you remember that.
Yeah, MJ, I'm glad we could spark that memory for you.
You may want to. You may want to run out to the Walmart. Get him a GoPro or something.
Hell no. He gets to deal with me. That's enough.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe get him a big bottle of aspirin.
Shut up.
Tylenol.
And then you indicated that you parked in front of the house, correct?
I did.
I know you've been over this before, but I'm going to ask you one final time so that it's completely clear. Exactly where was your Jeep in front of that house?
By the mailbox.
Okay. Can we have, with the court's permission, exhibit 66?
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Where was your Jeep in relation to that mailbox?
So the back end of the Jeep, the rear, would have been about around equal with the mailbox, and I was not blocking the driveway.
Okay. So you would have been about there, correct? If the right edge of that highlight is the mailbox being right there, you would have been about right there on the street, correct?
Well, that would have been the front of the Jeep. We a laser pointer is, it would be the front.
Okay. So the front of the Jeep is facing the flagpole.
Towards Chapman Street, correct.
And the rear of the Jeep was basically even with the mailbox strut or stanchion.
It was definitely past the driveway, yes.
Okay. You indicated the plow was a 6 foot, what inch plow?
I think it was a 6'8", 6 foot.
Meaning the width.
Meaning the width, yes.
How deep is that plow?
How deep? Like
2 foot, 3 feet, 6 inches?
I mean, it's probably a few inches.
Okay.
It's light duty. It's on a Jeep.
Okay. And it's obviously curved and canted to the right?
No, it wasn't canted at all. It was straight down.
Okay, so it's not like I guess I'm picturing in my mind, I don't know that I've ever seen one, that the front of the Jeep is not parallel to the plow. In other words, it would plow stuff off to the right. Is that not right?
I'm not understanding what you're trying to communicate to me.
How is the plow positioned as it relates to the front end of the Jeep? Is it perfectly parallel to the front end, or is it canted one way or another?
So when you're driving, you're driving straight locally, where you're not going to worry about overheating the Jeep. I would just have the Jeep plow straight. If I was on the highway for a long distance, I'd be worried about overheating. So I would canter the plow, tilt it up so that air could get through the front grille.
So in other words, you can control it.
I can, yes.
How is it that now? So was it canted? That was it straight or canted?
It was straight and straight on.
All right.
I like chunking.
You've already indicated, but I want to make sure I'm clear about.
Question, because
I mean, not like his human, but like his. I like him better. I think he looks more attractive, healthy, bigger, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He definitely looks healthier, even though he looks like he has sleep apnea and has to
God.
Sorry,
You'll write
I'm
him a
used to walking
script?
in an exam room and I'm like, yeah, 16 centimeter circumference of your neck. We're doing a sleep apnea study. That part he just said about the plow being parallel. If he plowed the driveway, wouldn't you cant it to the side to prevent like?
No, remember we figured out he pulled in the driveway, dropped the plow, drug it back into the street, and then pushed it. Then
But
pushed
there
it
was
from
no
the
snow
side.
yet. There was no real snow yet, so it's
Well,
all lies anyway.
Well, and that's the way they said he would have done that. So
Yeah, I don't believe it. I don't believe any of it.
Stupid. He would have destroyed his plow. He would have destroyed the driveway.
Destroyed the driveway.
Like,
Yeah.
can we not watch from the videos at the police station? Can we not see what time the Jeep got there?
Yeah, we see him pull in. That's the whole thing. He says he left after 45 minutes of being there, which would have been about 1 o'clock.
And the snow had just started really, I mean, it was really snowing then, but when at the time of arriving at 34 Fairview, if it had started, it had just started. There wasn't enough snow to track a cat, remember?
But correct me if I'm wrong. He stayed at 34 Fairview 45 minutes, which would have put him leaving there around 1 o'clock, but he doesn't get to Canton PD a mile down the road to like 1:30.
Yeah.
And then no one has explained that.
Because because we didn't go down that road on season 2, but we might get that information in season 3. Oh my God. Toy, we need a song for this. We need a good rock song for this.
I mean, he honestly makes a pretty decent Robert Plant there.
Oh God. We need Mary B to be listening so she can turn on her redirect. It's not on. I see her live, but I can't redirect to
Somebody text her.
Yep. Go to analytics, go to customization, go to redirects and turn it on.
She knows how to send people. You would think she'd have her on. Let's see.
Yep. Got to turn it on.
I don't know how to turn them on. I've learned how to send people, but if I'm in a Premiere for some reason, if my Premiere's already going, I cannot redirect. For some reason, I do all the things right. I hit the save button, but it's like once the Premiere has started, all of the settings are just the settings until after.
You can set the redirect at any time.
I know. I try, but if I set the redirect before the Premiere starts, so if I have it all set up before the Premiere actually goes live, then it works. But if I am in the middle of the Premiere and I'm like, oh shoot, I forgot, or somebody just went live, let me redirect, it doesn't work. Does that make sense?
Yep, that's crazy.
But I don't know what it is for live streaming is different than Premieres, because the Premiere, it's like the settings are already set once it goes live. Fun fact.
That's crazy.
Wait, what does Home Slice mean? My last Premiere didn't have live chat. Is it not there?
I live chatted in it. I screwed up and
Yeah, I mean,
chatted.
I think it means after rewatch.
Let me see. I'll look right now.
All right, we
I
got,
didn't edit it or nothing. Yeah, go ahead. You play. I'll go do some research.
yeah, we got 5 minutes left in this, and then we need to get somebody on the horn with Mary B to get that damn
Angel said
redirect
she's on
on. All right, get that redirect on. You know what I mean?
Angel's got it covered, she said.
Different plow sizes.
Chop, chop, woman.
Oh yeah, definitely different plow sizes for sure.
Many different plow sizes.
Yep. You got regular vehicle plow sizes, then you have like super duty vehicles. And you got big ass vehicles.
At the Frankenstein plow.
Yeah. Franken truck.
Oh, I was thinking more like 2 inches, 3 inches, 4 inches.
Damn.
Those are the sizes I was thinking of.
I thought he said 6 to 8.
If they said the 2, 3, and 4 is fine with her.
Did any car pull in between Ricky's truck and the SUV when you were sitting behind the SUV?
No, sir.
You didn't see a Jeep?
No, sir.
With a big old snowplow on the front of it?
No, sir, I did not.
That car was never between your car and the SUV, was it?
I never saw any other vehicle in between us.
All right, fair enough. You certainly did not see a full-sized Jeep Wrangler outfitted with a snowplow between the SUV and Ricky's truck.
I did not.
Sounds like a ridiculous question. You didn't see any other cars. There were no other cars between the two.
Correct.
And there was nothing obstructing your view as you sat in the driver's seat of your Ford F-150 of the back of that black SUV, correct?
Correct.
You did not see, for instance, a Jeep with a snowplow on the front parked in between you.
I did not.
And in fact, you didn't see a Jeep with a snowplow parked anywhere on the property that you recall, correct?
To the best of my knowledge, no.
And you didn't see any other vehicles parked along the property line other than yourself and the black SUV, correct?
Correct.
And so when you get to your Jeep, can you describe to the jury sort of how it was that you pulled away or what, if anything, you recall about that process?
So I got in the Jeep, started it up, may have looked at my phone, put it in drive and started to pull away. And then I'm like, put the plow up. So I reached, I moved a couple of feet. I heard it grinding on the ground, reached for the device called a fish stick.
Because he was hammered drunk, driving around with the plow on the ground with no snow.
It's called a fish stick?
Probably listening to Hank Williams Jr. now.
Oh, don't give him that much credit, Amy.
Well, we've seen their text messages, so we know.
We haven't
Yeah,
seen you
probably
right
some David Allen Coe in there if I had to guess. For sure.
Picked it up, lifted the plow, and then drove away.
What does this tell us? It tells us he swept the driveway right here. Now we have to ask why. Can we actually figure out why he did it? There could be a couple of reasons why. So would he be trying to get rid of tire tracks? I don't see why he would be doing that. At this point, the snow literally just started. There's maybe a light dusting of snow on the ground. It may not even be sticking yet. And so getting rid of tire tracks, there's no way that there would be tire tracks at this point. So why else would he do that? If there's basically no snow on the ground, why would you sweep the driveway at all? I mean, at this point, we definitively know he didn't sweep the driveway at 12. There was no snow then. I hesitate to jump to the conclusion that there was evidence in the driveway that he was getting rid of, but I can't see any other logical explanation for this, unless he's just in the process of losing his mind, getting rid of.
Oh, that is him. Man, this is crazy.
Evidence is the only reason that I can think of. If you can think of another reason why he would do that, please let me know in the comments why he would be sweeping the driveway when he's leaving, when there's barely any snow, if it's not to get rid of evidence. So I believe this is when Higgins did the sweep of the driveway. He is even compelled to say that he put the plow up at this time. I believe that Higgins removed a crucial piece of evidence here, possibly the murder weapon or something that would have tied himself to John O'Keefe's murder.
But you have all the vehicles in the driveway that would have to be moved for him to sweep it when he was leaving.
Yeah.
got
Side
Ken,
note,
you
my
got Brian.
live chat replay is up on my video. So whoever, I can't remember who asked, you just got to swipe like from the comments, swipe left, and then the live chat replay will be there. Anyway.
But I mean, that makes no sense that he was sweeping the driveway when he was leaving, because Jen would have had to move her vehicle. Brian Sr. would have to move his. Brian Jr. would have to move his. I don't see that.
And
Practicing fighting?
Right. Did you see them kind of?
Practice fighting?
Yeah, for sure. All right. Well, pretty sure that's it. That's all I have for the evening.
lame.
Yep.
Okay, good. So now maybe I can make a decision on which video to make next. I don't know.
Yep. I'm trying to get Mary B
Oh, it's Chick
to
Flick Friday. Man,
turn on her
Silver Linings
redirect.
Playbook. I don't know if I've it's been
I mean,
so
we can
long.
all go over there, but it's a lot more fun to redirect.
Yes. Does anybody remember to text her?
Yeah, they're talking to her.
Oh, okay.
She needs tech support. Still not working.
You're our tech support, Danny.
I'm doing the tech support. Actually, well, can't do it from StreamYard.
Then Danny, do you have plans for the week as far as when you're going live since TV's off?
No. Probably the same times. Try to anyway.
Same bat time, same rat time, same rat channel.
That's it. Always.
So you're gonna sleep again tomorrow?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Probably. I'm gonna turn super chats back on tomorrow. We gotta make some money. Shit.
If you're going live
All right,
tomorrow,
I'm
I
gonna
might
dip
miss
out
it.
and I'll redirect with you guys, but I'm gonna dip out real quick and take this call. So thanks for having me on, and
appreciate you hanging
I'll
out.
see you. I'll be watching you this weekend.
Oh God. Thanks for the pressure.
Bye.
Bye.
I love her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's cool.
She is.
Super cool. Yeah, I'm just sitting here awkwardly waiting on Mary B to get her redirect set up.
MJ, how long does it take you to get where you are going for your vacation?
3 hours.
And you're staying all week?
Monday through Friday.
Very good.
We were gonna do the weekend, but the hotel prices like skyrocket, so we were like, screw it, let's just do Monday through Friday.
So is this like on a beach in New Hampshire or what?
So we're gonna be right in North Conway, like right on the main strip, and we go tubing down the Saco River, which is fun. We usually do like a long river tube, so it's like the whole day. And we'll do like, some little hiking, and there's a
Yeah.
couple cool lakes, waterfalls.
I'm surprised Dakota's even getting a hotel room. I figured y'all might be pitching a tent in the wilderness.
So it's me that wants to camp.
Oh, really?
Yeah. When we went to Utah, it was me, him, and his two brothers. And they were like, and we were planning the trip, and they're like, okay, we gotta get a hotel. And I looked at all three of them and I was like, what? And they were like, well, we need somewhere to stay. And I was like, if I'm going to Zion National Park, I am not staying in a fucking hotel. And they're like, so what are we gonna do? I was like, let's rent a camper van and camp for 7 days. And they all thought I was crazy, but they loved it.
Yeah.
It was so much fun.
Mary B is not gonna be able to get it set up, so we're gonna drop you somewhere else. Then you can go to Mary B's.
And we have two
So-
streams
Yes,
to like.
Callie, it is.
Yeah, you got 2 streams to like. So land in the first one, say hello, and then head to Merb's house.
Okay.
Sounds like a
Find
plan, Danny.
Good outro. Good outro.
Callie Cat and Sarah, hiking is a whole vacation.
All right. Good outro is selected.
Be
So-
careful, MJ. Enjoy.
Always, I'll be sunburnt.
Later, peoples of the internet.
Night, Danny.
Bye.
Night, Jack.
Appreciate y'all hanging out. It's fun. Doing
Absolutely.
some normal non-drama stuff. You know what I mean? Chilling.
No
Very
boys
nice.
allowed. Don't come there.
Did you just say no boys allowed?
Yeah.
I'm gonna kick you off before I hit the damn thing.
crime ChatRats. Y'all come on in. Welcome to the Rat House. Let's ride! Puff, puff, pass. True crime ChatRats. All across the world we coming through like that. Taking all the facts, put them in a trap. Yeah, we coming through like that. Rat House, ChatRats. Yeah. Rat House, ChatRats. Yeah. When the scene lights up, I'm the rat in the pack, rolling deep with my rat pack down this dirt road track. We picking apart the crime, every player, every clue. Where it all went sideways, we exposing the truth. Rat House Media, every night the llamas glow, chatting cases round the fire, letting the real shit show. Players hiding motives, evidence in the files. We hunt it down relentless, turn whispers into trials. All my rats online, from the backwoods to the coast. We pull you deep in the hollow where the real stories goes. Connecting dots in the house, no loose ends, no lies. Worldwide country rats, we running these crimes. Puff, puff, pass. True crime ChatRats. All across the world we coming through like that. Taking all the facts, put them in a trap. Yeah, we coming through like that. When you see the scene, better know it's the rats. Deep in the house, closing every gap, setting every trap. We sniff through the bullshit, rewrite the final act. Rat House forever, now pass that back. Now pass that back. Puff, puff, pass. True crime ChatRats. All the traffic, talking through the gap. Through like that.